I mean, he does have a computer. Like, he literally controls the shit.
Yeah, I literally do.
I can't bring my Mac over here and plug it in.
All right.
Phone's on silent.
Let's go. Welcome to episode 2 of the Bros Podcast.
Yeah. Let's get this going.
No excuse, find a new place to hang this noose. String me up from atop these roofs. Got it tight so I won't get loose. Truth is you can stop and stare. Let myself out and no one cares.
Rest in peace, Chester.
With a shovel up and reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pour it in. Make it a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and stop it out when they bring that chorus in. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out.
And happy birthday. Yesterday was his birthday.
Yeah.
Felt like that was
pretty sweet.
felt like that was the right thing to do. Happy birthday, Chester. Rest in peace.
It's a great song.
It is.
Yeah, it
You
is.
know what?
Brings back memories.
I underestimate like Linkin Park's like catalog, like legit. Like when I was looking for like a good song today, I was like, oh damn, that was a good one too. Oh damn, that's a damn. They had like a great catalog.
That was one of the songs I played on repeat right before I would leave out on a mission, a route clearance mission, straight up.
Get you hype.
Yeah, I was young when I first
Straight
heard
up.
him.
Let's get you hype.
That was fucking hitting puberty right there. A little Linkin Park.
Bring you back to random hard-ons.
Bring him back to
Your
those
memories and shit.
those wet dreams, son.
Oh well, welcome everybody
bleed it out.
welcome everybody to episode 2 of Bros
yeah.
Podcast. We are your hosts. I gotta say we because I said I last time and it's us. So I just feel like we should
Yeah,
say
we fucking
What?
we grilled him for it, by the
a
way.
little bit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
This motherfucker had to sign contracts.
we are your hosts. My name is Chico.
We got Brock.
Ken.
Ken with his little.
No government name this time.
Oh yeah, he left it out. Hey, you got enough
But you
IRS
see,
letters.
I didn't edit that part right, so it's still out there.
You motherfuckers. If you listen to the first podcast, you'll know my whole government name in order to find me.
Middle
No,
name,
his
driver's
fucking
license,
job.
social security, job location, where he can be stalked, Facebook page.
What's that?
IRS.
Go ahead.
Fucking 1099 information. We got you, Ken. You're covered.
Anyway, gentlemen,
Child support.
it's a new week. How was your guys' week?
Child support.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Ken.
I had a very, interesting, heart-wrenching week. Scary.
Yeah.
In a
What
lot of
happened?
ways.
What do you mean? What's going on?
What?
Well, about a couple of weeks ago, my daughter was walking home from school and she was sexually assaulted by 2 high school boys, high school age looking boys, according to the description.
Wait. How come I don't get like a hey? How was your week?
Fuck you. No, I'm just playing.
You guys are trash.
Since I've already gotten to this heart-wrenching subject, my daughter's okay. Everything is fine. She was just scared to go to school, and everything kind of came to a head when the cops came and talked to her. So, sexual assault is no joke. We make a lot of jokes on this podcast, but sexual assault is no joke. I don't condone
Not
it.
at all.
So there's my tangent.
How old's
the
your
day.
daughter?
She's 13 and she's beautiful.
Well,
And
I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, that's tough. So why aren't we there beating these guys up or
Knowing Ken, they're probably already buried.
right?
Yeah, they.
I didn't get that phone call, so
Yeah, we're not. I don't really have much of a description of them to really go on. So I guarantee though, if I do find them, I will call the cops.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
I'm glad she's all right though.
Me having 3 boys. I mean, I think the risk is a lot smaller than you having what? You have 3 girls?
3 girls.
Okay, yeah, I think the risk is a lot smaller just because they're boys and going to be big boys and men and all that. But with that being said, my job as a dad of 3 boys is to fucking raise them right.
I think that you're part of the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Take your fucking testosterone and shove it up your ass. No, none the boys. Down the boys.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Say
Ken's Midol is a little off his
Right.
his prescription.
I feel like I'm getting cramps.
Are you
like
taking
hitting
those
the
hormones?
small of
I
my
know you
back.
watched that documentary we were talking about. Have you started the estrogen?
oh yeah, you
know
said
what
you're
I
gonna take that estrogen, or was it? No, wait.
No, I was going to be on steroids.
The fucking Ken-hater, man-hater, huh?
Fucking, I'm like crying like I'm fucking.
Is that why?
you know,
Is that why you're
Super emotional.
Is that why you're leaking in your boobs?
My nipples are so sensitive.
Man, that's rough. Well, my week was not nearly as rough as Ken's was.
Let's lighten this story up.
Yeah, no, I mean it's good you bring that up though, because like I said, with my situation, I haven't dealt with that, and I hopefully never will have to, and God willing, that
boys are the most underreported.
Telling you what, man. Oh yeah,
for
I
sure.
agree. Yeah,
for sure.
But yeah, like I said, my week wasn't nearly as stressful as yours. Maybe. I mean, it was just good work week, man. Stayed busy, stayed on the grind. Started hitting the gym this week for the first time in a long time. Me too. So I'm sore as shit.
Damn.
Nice.
Need to get back on that juice, son. Just kidding.
I'm gonna get my shit.
So
The juice.
I mean, like orange juice. No, it was a good week overall. Caught up on it. There's so much stuff going on. Currents and sports and all that. So
Right. So I'm gonna talk about my week since none of you guys want to ask me. Assholes.
Chico, how was your week?
So
Tell us
Chico,
all about it.
The sensitive one in the group wants to fucking talk about his week.
It was good.
Oh, okay. Well, now that we know his group is good.
He's all. Anyways, on to current events.
No, it was good. Had a really nice weekend doing stuff in the yard, and then went and saw a couple movies, and actually saw like a lot. This is probably one of the first weekends that I've seen like a lot of movies, like not only just in the movie theater, but like at home. Got caught up on a lot over the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then we did the work week, which was great, and then I had today off and went to the gym again, like get back in the gym.
Yeah.
Which was cool. Funny gym story. When you go to the gym and like there's always those people in the gym.
There's that guy.
There's always that one in the corner by himself that's listening and doing like weird moves.
Doing karate chops with the cable machines and
Straight up.
To like
fucking working on their golf swing within the dumbbell bench area.
and not listen. He's got his own music and his own little portable speaker, and it's got it on blast, so you can hear it across the gym if you're not listening to headphones.
Can I guess this guy's
shit.
attire? Can I guess he had work jeans on, black boots.
Close.
Because usually those are those fucking cats in the gym.
Nah, it was close like that though. I've seen him quite often there. Very, very lean.
It's a black dude?
Yeah, very.
Oh, I seen that guy.
Very, very lean.
He's your people,
But
dude.
he looks like
I know.
He looks like he was like a cop.
He was a cop.
That's okay.
I know who that guy is.
Yeah, so that dude, he's always in there and
Doing some kind of
always
weird-ass karate
weird.
shit.
Did he have a mustache?
He's like
Probably.
doing like jujitsu, like walking moves. Like he like walk. You know how like you walk in a straight line and you're doing like the side steps and the flip. Like you know what I mean. He was always doing chops and stuff. Like so you always got those type of people, and then you always got like the ones that are really trying. Which is I'm proud of all you guys that are in the gym trying and trying to lose weight. But
I'm not proud of you.
Because you're not in the gym.
right.
I am a master personal trainer, by the way.
You don't
Just
look
passed
at
another
Personal trainer of what? Donuts?
That's right. Fucking right.
Treating you how to go to Krispy Kreme and get a fucking discount?
and then you got the weird ones.
Just kidding, you're
the
small.
weird ones that are like don't know how to use the equipment and are not doing the right thing at all. Like the ones where you're supposed to do like the leg lifts, like you hang and you just do the leg lifts. I saw this.
Oh,
dude,
yeah, just like ab
this
work.
dude was upside down.
No
on
shit.
It.
What gym is this?
The Crunch
In Roseville?
in Roseville, or no, Rockland. I guess it's Rockland.
Oh,
Rockland.
man.
Dude was upside down, doing like leg lifts backwards, like hanging, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then
He's working on that naked karate pose.
I don't know what he was doing, but it was weird. And then when I was on the treadmill, there was the guy wearing the ACUs that were cut off and the combat wick away wear, like
Joe Army.
like who
Joe Army.
what in the world?
He just left.
What happened to basketball shorts and a t-shirt?
What, and
We
looked
get
like
it, bro. You
hey,
served.
It looked like he had loafers on. Did he have loafers on?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, no. Hey, if he had loafers, he just got out of MEPS.
Yeah.
He ain't had no boot shit.
And then he had his knife in his pocket still too.
Oh, knife in the gym.
Yeah,
Probably not allowed.
It was interesting. It was an interesting day. At
That
the gym.
motherfucker is one person getting on his treadmill when he walks away from shooting a
But
person.
you know, so
I'm telling
so
you.
I sent that picture to the group chat, and And Ken is the first one that goes, "Oh, he can wear that because it's not an in-service uniform." And I was thinking to myself, that's the type of answer that I would get from you, because that's the type of shit that you do.
You got that.
Bullshit.
You'd be in there
You're
with
tripping.
some
Hey, he still has that
ACUs.
platoon sergeant mentality. No, he's in check right now.
Yeah,
You've never
having
would
like
never-
flashbacks of being in the
Let me tell you
gym in
something.
Iraq.
Just so you guys
in
know,
Afghanistan.
I have never even.
When's the
worn
last time you
a-
shaved, soldier?
I have never even worn a fucking
got a
PT
shaved shit?
shirt.
Yeah.
I haven't even worn a PT shirt since I've been out of the military.
But see, that's the kind of
I haven't
response I
worn
knew I was
re-
going to get from you.
I haven't worn one because
No,
it
I
only.
just know the rules, motherfucker.
Yeah, mine comes up right about here on the old belly button.
You got a midriff
And
showing your
yeah,
midriff?
I pretty much have eaten myself since I've got out. Like, if you take myself and now me, it basically comprised of I ate myself.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I remember once I was standing
Still
with
dad strength though, dad bod.
Sergeant Major of the Army,
Big Dad
Tilly, and I was in shape, and we were standing, and we were on Fort Lewis, and this was years and years ago, of course, and he had just got done doing a one-arm push-up competition with everybody. Of course, he skunked almost everyone, and he looked around. He said, "Oh, you motherfuckers look like a bunch of stuffed sausages," and it was like, "Oh man,
Whoa."
Because he was clowning us because he was 55 and he was fit as hell, you know. And then when you say that story of your PT shirt showing your midriff and shit, it's fucking pretty,
No, it's the
pretty
funniest.
funny.
I totally can relate with that because the funniest thing is like the kids will find an old picture of me and be like, "Daddy, who's that?" I'm like,
Oh, damn!
Damn.
that's me. Yeah, but where's Daddy? You have a belly. That guy doesn't have a belly.
Right.
Oh, thanks, kid. Go dump the fucking trash now, you shithead.
Right.
Because you're grounded.
Yeah, hey, you're grounded, son. You know, dad's sensitive. Got issues.
right.
Yeah. So after the gym, went to Wally World. That was interesting too.
Oh, fuck.
Actually,
Wally World's always interesting.
Wally World, like they were doing like a full on remodel, but the store opened at 9 or no, it was like 10 in the clock in the morning, and they were like rearranging all the shelves and restock. It's like they had every member on staff there restocking. Like somebody forgot overnight to do it, and then they were like, "Oh, we got to get it done." So I'm walking around and trying to like maneuver around people trying to move the aisles around. Yeah, it was not that great.
I shop here at our local Walmart, but that's like
The neighborhood
it's
one?
just a grocery one.
Yeah.
The neighborhood one.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's okay.
I have a super Walmart in Rockland because we are a big town, sort of.
Big town, man.
Yeah, right? It's hella small.
The hell is small.
And by California standards, yeah, Rockland's a really small city. It's like 21,000 people. So I think that's the size of Junction City, Kansas, for all my Kansas friends who might be listening to this still.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's been pretty much my week. The Captain Marvel. Freaking amazing.
Oh, you went and saw it?
Yes, sir. Saturday.
I thought it was pretty good, but after you had mentioned that it was better than a particular superhero movie that
Isn't
I thought it wasn't.
Wonder Woman.
Leading character is
Yeah.
woman in that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the first one.
And she's not Wonder.
She's not Wonder Woman, yeah. Right?
She's not Wonder Woman. She's not wonderful.
I'm gonna tell you something. If it was on a hotness meter,
A what?
hotness meter,
Oh,
yeah,
from
Wonder Woman
from Hot
wins.
Wings.
Wonder Woman wins all
No,
day.
like, oh, based on the chick.
Based on the woman.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Woman. From
fix
the-
that
from
shit.
the ladies.
Yeah. Hey,
It's okay. On this part of the
Gail
garage,
Gadot
we
or
can
whatever
say
her name
bitches,
is, Gail
gank.
something.
She's okay, but she's not like when I saw
this
her. Like
motherfucker.
when I saw her, like I didn't see her as Wonder Woman.
Nah, I fucking did.
But,
She hot?
I feel the same. Well, I could say about Captain Marvel too. I didn't feel like. I mean, she did a great job, but I
was
just felt
okay.
like I enjoyed that movie way better than Wonder Woman. Way better.
I think the reason why you may have enjoyed it because it's a piece of a puzzle that's getting ready to be solved in a couple of months.
There was a lot of answers that was answered for me that I didn't know I had questions to in that movie, like Fury's eye.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not giving it away, but I mean, like, there's those things that are like, I was like, oh, damn, I didn't even know.
Are you
tell
super
you,
into
really?
are you super into Marvel and all that?
Just the movies. Well, I mean,
okay.
I take that back. I've done some of the comics back in the day, but
Yeah, I used to
I don't
read the
remember.
comics when I
My
was a
memory
kid.
is shit, so like I can't remember like a lot of the stuff that happens. Just like the main things. But going back and seeing the movie, I thought it was great. I mean, some of the acting was a little cheesy. Like the dialogue was cheesy.
Yeah, the dialogue was kind of cheesy.
But that's about it. I mean, but the soundtrack alone was better than Wonder Woman completely in its entirety.
That's why Chico liked it. I knew it was getting the music.
It was like Pearl Jam and shit.
Oh, okay.
Nirvana.
Really?
She had her Nirvana t-shirt on.
Huh.
And you know that chick actually went to the Air Force bases to learn to fly or like do flybys with other Air Force people too.
Yeah, but I don't think she did very much flying by.
Oh no, she didn't do like flying.
She learned
Like
how to
any
play
of it.
fucking Xbox and shit. And
Probably.
Simulator.
Eat good
Right.
food. Over there.
There's like a
Just
half
kidding.
a billion
Love Air Force.
fantastic soldiers and
Just wasn't
sailors
smart
out
enough to
there
get in
from
there.
playing freaking Call
sure.
of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Hey, you know the funny thing is, the first time I ever heard, everybody here has heard of the SCAR, right? The rifle SCAR.
Yeah.
So the first time I ever heard of that
My kids love it on
rifle,
Fortnite.
I'm telling you,
Oh damn.
was on freaking Call of Duty. I didn't even know it was a real rifle until I saw it on Call of Duty. Now that's a game I've never played in my entire life. But
Hey.
when my buddy showed up with one, I was like, "That's a fucking SCAR." I was like,
Is that what that
"Yep,
looks like?
That's what that looks like in real life. It's
You
pretty
know what?
badass."
Nothing has shit on all those compared to fucking GoldenEye, James Bond 007.
Oh, everybody knows that.
Doing
shit,
the
man.
mine wars, dude. Planting mines everywhere.
Yeah.
Did you watch the?
Yeah.
Did you watch?
That shit is so badass,
Dude,
man.
on N64 and your fucking thumbs go raw and that shit out white shit starts building up around the joystick and you're like, damn, I've been going fucking hard crushing buttons.
The Family Guy did a little thing at the end with
Crushing buttons, dude.
Crushing buttons.
James Bond. It was hilarious.
Crusher.
Fucking loved it.
Yeah. Right.
Now I get on fucking Black Ops or something with my kid and he just murders me. He's like, Dad, next game, just get on my team. You know?
Get behind me, Dad.
Right. I got you, Dad.
Hey, Dad, I'm gonna put you over here with the sniper. Just lay down. Yeah, I know you're a camper. It's called a camper. He'll like break it all down to me. I'm like, oh, what? What's camper? I gotta like start a fire. He's like, no, Dad, just
Chill.
don't. He's like, don't fucking move. He's all when I tell you, call in the airstrike. I'm like, oh, I turned
That's
into the
hilarious.
handicapped version,
That's
huh?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, kid, put on Madden.
But it's
Now,
like, make the target package, Dad.
Right. But see, you can't do that with Fortnite. Fortnite, you just get
it's
wiped.
evolved.
Yeah.
Video games have evolved so fucking
That open
much.
map stuff, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, Dad, just chill, just watch. And he's moving, his hands are going so fast.
He's
in
building-
Fortnite, and I'm like, how do you know what you're doing? And the guy's running and flipping out his gun or whatever his thing,
dude.
and then he's building a bridge. And
You're
then
talking about your son.
yeah, and I'm like, how are you doing all that? Like, I used to play games.
My son built a 5-bedroom, 3-bath, fucking slab foundation look-alike house when he's playing that game. I swear.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying on Fortnite, dude, there's wood flying fucking everywhere.
Yep.
He's running upstairs. He's like, no, this guy's not going to catch me. And he's like, oh, I got the fucking blah, blah, blah out of the treasure chest, you know? I'm like, oh, what? And I looked down at his hands. I swear to God, it looked like it was like a fucking... It's like he had 10 hands, dude. He was just-
Yeah, like where it's like they're moving so fast you can
Yeah.
see like the little wind.
There's smoke.
the
coming.
animation behind the fingers.
His
Yeah.
fucking controller's getting like beat red. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're
Fortnite's-
that good. You know what's so
Fortnite's another
funny is shout out my cousin Dom listens. So cousin Dom and some of his buddies got on there with my kid, and all I hear through the headphones is, "Go get your dad! Go get your dad! Why are you this good?" You know, they're getting pissed off like grown ass adults. Like,
On Fortnite?
Yeah, on
Okay.
Fortnite, dude, because he just murks. You'll hear is like, I'll go in the bedroom and my son will have this little cackle, you know, that he does where he's just like, this little evil fucking laugh. I go in there
Right.
and I hear all his little kids from his 4th grade, 5th grade class just screaming, Jaden, give us a chance.
It's completely different. I remember like doing like the Halo stuff, like Halo Wars or Halo tournaments and stuff.
Never
that
got
was
into
great.
Halo.
Oh,
These guys can
Got
get
into
paid
Gears
to do
of
that.
War for a little
I do have a cousin, Mike, that gets paid to play video games. He gets paid to play Tekken.
Tekken.
Hey,
Tekken.
can you?
Oh, I've seen some people do like the tournaments though.
Yeah,
For those.
he gets paid big money to play
like
Tekken.
It's huge.
He was in the army
they have
too.
an EA stadium in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where. That's where he was doing it.
That's insane.
Yeah, I've seen some of those guys, some of those YouTubers that go and do that stuff. They train and
Speaking of cousins, I have a cousin just graduated from Ranger School.
congratulations.
Go ahead.
Congratulations.
Rangers lead the way.
Hawthorne genes.
I don't have
Going
a-
strong. Damn.
I don't have a clap, do I? I don't think I do. I
Well,
don't
I
have a
do.
clap.
Clap, 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 clap.
That might have sounded like Ken slapping his meat, but I promise you it wasn't.
The other movies that I watched.
Whoa.
The
Phone
other
sex
movie I saw-
operator.
Oh damn. Was Instant Family? Good movie.
Oh, yeah.
good
Marky
movie.
Mark and the Funky Bunch.
That was a good movie.
Oh, Instant Family.
It
Yeah.
was good. Yeah, I liked it. Afterwards, I wanted to adopt. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
I didn't understand how
You want to
expensive.
adopt some of your people, huh?
My people.
You knew what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. What?
What are you trying to say, Ken?
I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say.
His people.
I'm trying to say that Chico's
His name's Chico.
Mexican.
Oh, come on now. Get out of here.
He's a Mexican, not a Mexican.
Get out of here.
Yeah. He does a lot of shit.
So that was a great movie. That was a great movie. Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it. I watched the previews though.
And then the other movie I watched, and
I've
I
seen it. It was good.
Super surprised. My wife was like, has been begging me to watch it. Was the A Star Is Born, which I thought was phenomenal.
Yeah,
Boy, here we go.
It was, dude.
I watched that with
was.
the old lady. I can't lie because what was that? I watched that a while ago.
Although it was predictable, obviously, I knew that from the start what was going to happen, and not from people telling me, but I just knew where it was headed.
That's right.
And so like the whole thing, like I love music, and so Lady Gaga sang her ass off. I know what's his name, Bradley Cooper. He's got his own band, so I know he can sing and play.
He just sang on the Grammys. Or,
He did. He was
or
good,
Oscars?
too. It was
good.
What was it? The Grammys?
Grammys or one of
it was
them.
it was Grammys.
Oscars. No, it was Oscars.
It was the Oscars, huh?
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
a movie.
Oscars.
Oh, it's right because it was
Yeah.
movies. It was movies.
Yeah, he just sang. Not
and
too many can do that.
Great. I mean, the whole soundtrack is actually pretty good.
Look,
I mean,
guys.
I wouldn't listen to it on my own time, but I mean, if it was on,
I mean, I
I'd listen
wouldn't
to it.
for sure not tell anybody else listen to it, but I might listen to it.
I was listening. I watched Bohemian Rhapsody and A Star
watched
Is
that too.
Born
Yeah, you
at
would
the
watch
same
Bohemian
time.
Rhapsody.
How can
And
you
I'm
watch two
telling you-
movies at the same time?
No, at the same day.
Two chicks at the same time.
All right.
Something Ken's never seen.
You don't need $1 million to do that.
All right.
Anyway, go ahead.
But I think the Bohemian Rhapsody was a much better movie.
Oh, well,
Much
no.
better movie. Much
I
better
love
movie.
this. I liked
Maybe it's the
knowing
style of
story.
music.
Yeah,
But-
probably. I mean, it was interesting to see like the dynamic of Queen,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think that was like entirely true. But I mean, it pretty close to it.
Listen to this. I'm gonna tell you a story about Queen. So, I'm a teenager when the Bulls are winning all their championships and shit. So I'm watching all their games, and they're like, playing Another One Bites the Dust, and I'm like, damn, that's a fucking good song. Meanwhile, on my regular daily life, not watching sports, Queen is the gayest, sorriest band on the planet. And then one day, somebody put them both together, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, you didn't know?
I
You
guess
didn't know
I'm a
they?
Queen fan now.
Yeah.
damn.
You didn't know
Yeah.
that they had sang those songs that you liked.
Hell no. We used to play Capture the Flag at our old high school, and I would run, because I'd always capture the flag. I was always capturing the flag. And I'd run back singing, We Are Champions? We Are the Champions?
We Are the Champions.
Yeah, I used to sing that song running back, and I didn't know it was fucking Queen the whole time.
A lot of their songs.
You didn't
man.
know you were singing that song? You
I was
didn't-
singing that song, I didn't know it was Queen, bro.
I was there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you.
I'd like get the flag, I'd be like, I paid my dues time after time.
Just go straight into the fucking solo.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I'm telling you, every
And
time.
and for some reason, I just imagine you guys playing Capture the Flag, and it's just you versus Tico.
No.
Because like, fuck you, I won.
We're going after
Run it back,
Rodeos.
Chico. Run it back.
No.
First
no.
of all,
Hey.
it was a
And we
bunch
used
of
to have
us.
some massive Capture the Flag. We used to go into the Wood Creek Golf Course, and it
no
would be
shit.
like fucking. I was a junior. All the seniors would invite us, and a lot of the guys we played football with and shit. And we would go break into the golf course, and we'd have like this 80-man, 70-man, fucking cops coming, cops driving on the golf course, chasing us. We're hopping fences. Fucking dude, it was insane.
We never had the cops come.
And well, that was when I used to venture over from, Highlands over to Roseville or whatever. See, in Highlands,
I
man.
found the button.
Hey, Highlands, they would have had the helicopter on your ass.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Foothill's
Yes,
pretty
they would.
close, man.
Yeah.
Maybe they're too busy dealing with you Highlands motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome though. Capture the Flag, yeah, that's
That was a
fucking
lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
shit went down, dude.
Gosh.
People were getting fucking served
But
up.
see, that was back in
dark.
the day when you could do that and like
Yeah.
it'd be cool.
Well, kids nowadays they just look at
Shout
their
out to
fucking
Sarah.
phone all day.
One day,
This guy.
one day.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So I guess we covered those two. So yeah, that was pretty much my week. I was watching movies and did some work around the outside the house, and that was it.
So good.
Yeah.
Bullet sounds so good when it goes into the glass.
Oh yeah, Ken's pouring up a little bit of
That's
the
right,
bullet
Brandy.
bourbon.
I'm having some Bullet.
Trying to pace myself so I don't get too saucy.
So you guys want to recap, or you want to go into what?
Hey, what about that first podcast, huh?
Okay, we can do that too. What? So, did you guys get a lot? You guys get a lot of good feedback on the first podcast?
Yeah, I did. I slept on the couch all week. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Dun. Yeah.
Found it. I'm a little slow on the buttons because it's like multiple pages.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no, it was good. Listening to yourself is horrible. I fucking hate it.
yeah. So okay, so being that I've done,
it was funny.
I've done YouTube for a long time, so I had to get used to listening to myself.
Yeah.
And I've done a lot of social media stuff, so it's like I was kind of used to that. I didn't want to listen to it initially just because I was afraid of the recording. Because when we did the original, the pre-podcast, it sounded like shit. So I was like,
he had nightmares from the pre-podcast.
Yeah, I had PTSD from the pre-podcast. So I was like, I don't want to listen
Call
to
up the VA. I don't
want to listen to it.
Shit
I don't want to listen
got
to it. But I uploaded it anyway just to put it out there because I felt like that was the thing to do. But I was like, I probably should have listened to it before I did it. And I was like, I'm not going to listen to it. So then I was like, after you guys were saying that you were listening to it, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll listen to it. So I started to play it, and I was like, oh, damn, this is actually pretty good. I was like, everything sounded pretty good. It flowed pretty good, and it was great. And so after like the first day, I mean, within the first 24 hours, I probably had like 3 or 4 people comment and say that it was good.
Yeah.
They enjoyed it. They hated Kenneth's mic. And
I don't like
but they appreciated his purple and pink headphones.
right.
Because I
That's
put
right.
you on blast on Snapchat.
And so it was good. But I was getting a lot of comments from people that aren't my like family. They're like not friends. They're
Friends
like
of friends?
They're acquaintances.
Associates? Okay.
So like my acquaintances were giving me good feedback, and the people that like are supposed to love you and like appreciate you like weren't listening and haven't listened, I don't think yet.
Right.
And so this is a conversation I've had a long time ago with some of my other social media friends, is that it's funny how the people that are supposed to love you and be there for you and be behind you are not the ones that are there when you're doing something like creative that might not be, the typical go out and get a good job where they're like, hey, good job, you got a new job, where like you're doing something a little different, like a podcast or YouTube or whatever you're doing, and they're just like, oh, all right, like they just kind of like low key hate from a distance.
Yeah.
So
From a distance.
but the people that are not really your friends, that are more of your acquaintances, are more like supporting you, buying your merch, listening to podcasts, watching your YouTubes and stuff like that, which I thought was just completely interesting. Did you guys experience any like low key hate?
No hate.
Yeah, no, not
Ken
at all.
just got caught up though.
Not at all, because with every link that I sent, I put in a disclaimer that, hey, after you listen to this, I don't want to hear what the fuck you have to say about it. Okay, I don't want. No, I'm just kidding. I asked everybody for their input. No, I mean, I got a little input here and there from some people, but overall, man, I thought it was good. I was the biggest critic, man.
You're always your biggest critic.
As soon as I heard the podcast, I was like, fuck, dude. I went to my mic, I opened the box, I was like, oh, it's covered in spit because I was sauced up towards the end of the podcast.
Oh yeah, because that's when we started drinking.
Yeah,
that's when you guys started drinking.
Take it back. Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, man.
Yeah, Brock and I were the only ones drinking. By the way,
I didn't pregame for
Cheeto's
this one.
drinking his
so
overachieving H2O.
That's right.
no pregaming for this one.
No, so good, Ken.
I didn't really get any hate. Everybody listened to it, thought it was funny. My employees all listened to it, and they thought it was pretty funny.
Did you play it in the Jiffy Lube garage
I did.
out loud?
Did you
I
force
did.
it upon your employees?
I forced it upon. They don't have any rights.
That's a boy right there.
They don't have any rights. I watched everybody download it on their phones.
Shout out to all the Jiffy Lube employees, guys.
I've got some non-disclosures for you guys to sign, by the way. Before you leave
I
work.
did. I got to be careful when I talk about relationship stuff, because I got to make sure I stay. I'm not in a You know, sometimes when you drink a little bit and you start laughing and joking, you get into a character, and you don't really get into a character.
You know what? You don't. You're just being yourself, man.
Everything we do is,
You know,
is jokes. It's jokes and it's fun. You guys, don't take it too seriously. It's all jokes and fun. Sometimes we might do some out of personal or personal stories that might not be personal. They might be a little smudged, the lines. Personal. But
if you're cold
it's
up
all for
there
fun.
in the El Dorado Hills,
It's all for jokes.
You know what I'm saying? I usually do that to defend my my buddies. If I'm telling a story, I might leave out all the felonies we committed that night. So.
True, exactly.
Yeah.
Or you know, say that you did like the fish was this big. It was it was this big. You know.
I usually do that when talking about my dick.
Yeah, we know. Because it's not that
this big. It's this big. Well, okay. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
It's not this big.
But it's in there now. You got to deal with it.
She's like, it is?
I might have zoomed in on that pic a little bit too much.
No shit.
Right?
Hey.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
That's right. I'm a grower, not a shower.
So yeah.
It
So
was cold that night.
I thought the podcast went great.
I don't like growing.
Oh, damn. Do you got the AC on in here?
Come on, son.
My dad didn't let me have milk when I was
I
little.
grew up in Antarctica.
I need to work on my core stabilization.
Top 18 out of 20 in the locker room. What's up?
That's
Damn.
fucking perfect.
Damn.
Only guys behind me were the two Korean guys.
Put them to shame, son.
That's right. Shout out to my Koreans with the little dicks.
That's so. That was Kenneth, not anybody else. It was
Come on,
strictly
you know you
Kenneth.
got a little dick.
No,
I'm not talking about you, fool.
I know.
I'm talking about them.
I know.
Do you guys have any Korean buddies in the army?
I got
Yeah.
Korean family members.
I got quite a few.
Yes.
Trying to think. I had this super tall Korean dude at my first command, John F. Kennedy.
It was like 5'7.5".
And he's one of those guys that got picked on a lot. Like, fucking at quarters, people were, talking shit to him. And, dude, he on our first deployment, he ended up snapping. And he was like 6'3". Fucking,
No shit. Motherfucker was on steroids.
He had our strength. And
The fuck?
Wrong one.
This motherfucker.
he's playing with shit
Hey,
over here.
Somebody fucking
But
take this.
he ended up giving somebody the 1 tuna biscuit in the berthing, and
It's a
he
soda.
just like, and he
Oh,
after I forget who he had actually fucked up, but afterwards, like we're all standing there, it's at nighttime, everyone's about to fucking go catch their 4-hour sleep, and he's like standing over the guy, and the guy's fucked up, and like other people were trying to pick him up, and he just would not move. He was like a statue. And I was like, okay, we're going to give him a moment because he might try to fucking kill us all in our
2PC
sleep.
motherfuckers.
Yeah. We're going to, hey. So,
Look, I'm going to tell you guys something about the military for you people that are not vets.
shout out to this Korean cats.
I've never loved so many racists in my life. I
Oh,
just want
yeah.
to put that out there.
Yeah.
We fucking loved each other. People were
Oh,
straight
man.
up country bumpkin or freaking
No
city boy
sugarcoating.
racist type ass people. We loved each other. The Koreans, the Asian guys made fun of the black guys made fun of the Asians. We both made fun of the white guys made fun of everybody else. It was just the way it went. We made fun of each other. We loved it. Old made fun of young. All kinds of
That's
stuff.
what made it special, man, because nobody got their fucking feelings hurt.
That's
and if you
right.
did get your feelings hurt,
Sensitive.
you wrestled it out, you fought it out, and then afterwards
That's right.
you loved on each other. You're like, fuck it, dude.
That's
Good
right.
job.
Shout
you
out to
whooped my
Sergeant
ass.
Russell, Sergeant First Class Russell.
Well,
Hey,
that's the
all
world
the
we live in
Asian
now,
dudes.
though.
All the Asian
They're
dudes have
super
the hookups
sensitive.
on the
Everybody's
food.
sensitive.
Everybody's super sensitive.
You got to be able to take it and dish it.
Take that.
It's not only that, man. It's like you're in a fucked up environment. Like, who wants to be on the ocean for fucking 8 months? Who wants to be in country? For
Nobody.
Not us.
That's why we didn't go in the Navy.
Well, I'm getting to that.
We didn't want to suck dick either, but
Right?
But he ended up sucking it, huh? It just ended up happening.
He took
That's
it.
that thing you
got-
call
he took
fate,
it.
brother.
got
It's
it.
called
you got me with
fate.
that one. I walked myself into that shit.
You know how I know you're gay?
How?
Just look at him.
The fact you said that.
How do you know?
No, but I mean, dude,
Oh shit!
like,
Is that on the podcast?
Hey, you got to edit that out, man. I don't want anybody to know.
I need you to fucking
No, man.
delete that shit.
I don't edit. I just upload.
But I mean, you guys, like, as much as you love serving your country, as much as you enjoyed looking back at how proud you were of what you did, when the fact is, nobody wants to be a urine country, right?
Right.
You don't want to be a year in OEF, OIF, fucking. You're there. You're doing
I
your
loved
job. Okay,
this guy
but
loved
when
it.
you're there, you're like, God damn it, But here's the thing. A lot of people bitch and complain on deployment, and then they get back and go, "Oh fuck, I can't wait to go back."
No, sir. Not me. I was built for that shit.
No,
I
I'm
loved
saying
every
when you,
second of every deployment.
but you're not listening. When you got back from deployment, weren't you like, damn, I kind of wish
Everybody
I was
feels
back
like
on.
that. I feel like
every
that now.
time. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
dude, I couldn't wait to get the fuck off the
I'm
shit.
one of
But then
those
I was
guys-
like, I want to go back out to sea.
I'm legit one of those guys that watches like The Hurt Locker and all those other movies, and I'm like, fuck, I want to go back. Like,
Fucking
even though
Hurt
it's
Locker. That's the fakest movie ever.
exactly it is, but it's always just like those remnants of those like low key moments of like, oh man, I missed that.
That you didn't appreciate while
the
you're in that
breach.
moment.
Like,
Like,
sit-
I didn't appreciate it.
Like walking from the shower trailer back to my room and listening to the mosque going off at whatever hour, and I'm like, oh man, I miss that sometimes.
Dude, I used to go to sleep.
Even though I hated
fucking-
it at the time I was doing it.
Yeah, when I was on maintenance crew, flight ops would be wrapping up 1 a.m, just putting me to sleep. Just that catapult slamming into that fucking water tank, dude. And
I'm gonna tell you guys.
the water breaks.
When I first got my first platoon in Afghanistan, I never loved any moment more and any group of guys more than I loved those fucking guys.
That's what it's about, man.
I loved it. Every day a day would pass, I'd wake up in the morning wishing it was yesterday. Like I straight up loved it. I loved it. I used to
miss
walk
it.
around. I used to walk around in Afghanistan on the side of mountains with my crazy ass super in shape lieutenant, with no freaking Kevlar on, with a goddamn hatchet. Any of my platoon, any of my soldiers listening to this, and some of my old friends, they know me in hatchets and shit. I don't mess around. But yeah, it was
Cutting trees down, making houses.
I was sure as hell cutting trees down, wrists and other things, heads and stuff.
Shout out to platoon.
I'm telling you. Now I was not a walking war crime, but I actually, like Brock said, I loved it but I missed it
From the
while I was
butt?
gone.
He said, I loved it from the butt.
I loved it at home, but I loved it more while I was there. And I'm telling you.
What was your
lot of the guys
favorite
were there.
deployment, Ken?
My favorite deployment had to been my first trip to Afghanistan.
Mine was my first deployment, first Westpac.
Was that your second?
It was my first trip. The
First trip?
Yeah,
first
but
year,
what year?
09 to 010.
Oh, troop surge, right?
But that was your.
Yes.
What was
That
that?
was one deployment to Afghanistan.
This-
Two deployments to Iraq.
But the two were before that, before
Yeah.
Afghanistan, right? So
Oh,
you-
yeah.
This was the third deployment.
This was the third deployment. My third
Your
first
first
time.
one to
My third deployment was my favorite deployment because I was finally in that leadership position that I always wanted to be in, so I can control my own fate a little bit.
Yeah.
And I had my my good bud Andy in my platoon, so I felt like I had somebody who was gonna have my back. Andy, for all you, Andy Maldonado, if you're out there listening, man, I miss you.
Yeah.
I miss you too.
Hey, you'd like him.
I probably would.
Yeah, I'm pretty fortunate, man. One of my best friends from the Navy is actually going to the NLC, Northwest Lineman College. Out in Oroville.
Nice.
So he's moving in with me for the next couple months. He'll be here next week.
Dope.
Yeah, him and his girl. He got out and went back to Minnesota, did the whole farming thing. Tried to do it, and he's like, "Fuck this, I can't."
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Does he eat lutefisk?
He
Live freaking
he eats pussy and drinks a lot of beer, actually.
Oh shit, that's like us. Except I don't drink beer. I drink
Yeah,
hard liquor.
he's a big all country boy from Minnesota, so he's coming to stay with me, and he's ready to start his fucking life.
Dude, I know I have a yeehaw.
Sweet.
or something. I don't know. Anyway, how did we get on this tangent? I totally
Dude,
forgot.
we're because
Went there.
We're vets.
Oh, okay.
So
Anyway,
eventually, we didn't really talk about this stuff on the practice cast or
right.
the first
well,
podcast.
we're gonna get into a lot of these stories as you listen, as
This
you
is just
follow
who we
along.
are.
You're gonna get to know us a lot in our past and our stories and stuff. So, which you just gotta listen along.
My history isn't as cool as Ken. I can give you a good Yelp review of every bar in Hong Kong and which ones will not throw you up after throw you out after throwing up the first time.
If that's real, that's crazy.
That's funny.
What's that?
Deadpool and a
Deadpool and the Avengers freaking
Avengers
thing.
Yo, okay, so that's a perfect segue. Disney buying Fox, crazy.
Disney bought Fox? Oh, that's right. You sent that
Marvel.
meme.
Fox
Of,
21.
fucking
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Show.
They own DC now.
Really?
Not DC.
Yeah, Fantastic.
now that they got all
Fantastic
this-
Four, they own Fantastic Four. They own Rocky Horror Picture Show. They own. So I saw this meme that said,
I saw that when you said
the Tim. Was it what's the guy's name? The transvestite in that the guy who plays it. He goes, "This is your new Disney princess," and she's all dressed in drag.
Yeah.
This is
And,
what Macy just sent me.
Yeah, I saw. I've seen that.
This boy?
What?
Read that boy.
Oh,
He just brought a gun to school at
Why
Rockland
you
High
keep
School.
sending us other? We're talking about something. You keep pulling up other stuff.
Bro, she just sent this to me.
Bringing down the mood.
But yeah, so it was like, and they own The Simpsons, and they own. I was like, they probably own Family Guy too because they're Fox.
Yeah.
They're Fox too,
Yeah,
which
that's
is crazy.
Hey,
Oh, shit.
Which is crazy.
Here's an idea.
Peter versus Thanos.
Here's an idea.
The ultimate fucking boxing match.
How about this? How about we lower those fucking prices at
to Disneyland?
Disney and California Adventure?
Right.
How about that? Lower some prices. Let's make it affordable
That's
for
true.
everybody.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm with you for sure.
You know, because sure as shit, grown up could not afford to go to those.
So when Disney launches their streaming platform, they're gonna have all of that stuff.
That's
all
where
of
it's
that
going,
content.
man.
Oh my God.
That's
All
where
that
it's going.
They can charge $30.99. I'll probably get it.
It says that Disney and Fox now own the controlling interest in Hulu. So if they own the controlling interest in Hulu, and Disney's going to launch,
That means they already have the platform.
See,
exactly.
I don't know if I like that. Does that mean that they're gonna go through Hulu and go, nope, not with our interest. Nope, not
So,
with our interest.
could be.
I
Could
pay.
be.
I pay.
don't like that.
So I basically pay Hulu like $31.99 a month, and I have
What the-
HBO.
31.
Yes, I have HBO, Showtime, and Stars, and regular Hulu. So
You can add shit through Hulu like
you
that.
can add premium channels through
Premium
Hulu,
channel?
and so I have no need for cable because all the new shows come on Hulu and are
And-
commercial free.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you add the GAD
Who's the
network?
shit?
Did you add the GAD network?
The GAD network?
Gay ass dude network.
This motherfucker right here. I
So-
don't understand how you're always talking about me sucking dick, man. Is there something you want to ask me?
Can you
So
suck a
how
dick?
many? What's the number?
This motherfucker.
What's
So-
the weirdest shaped one you've ever had?
There was one that was kind of
Yours?
crooked.
Chico, what
So-
the fuck?
So Disney
God
owns
damn it, Chico.
Yeah.
Disney
Stop
now
talking
owns
about us.
That was
Alien.
the fucking pre-podcast meeting, dude.
Disney owns Alien, Planet of the Apes, Die Hard, Predator, Kingsman, Home Alone, Independence Day, and Night at the Museum. Just a few of the names that they own.
So fucking what?
That's fucking crazy, dude.
That's a
Yeah,
big
but those movies
acquisition.
aren't coming out next week.
They're
man.
not coming out next week.
But that's a big
But they're going to be
acquisition,
under the
dude.
Disney banner now.
Yeah, so they can put it on Hulu.
So now they're gonna go
They're
back
going
and
to put it
edit
on
the
their
fuck
Disney,
out of those
their
movies.
Disney streaming.
If they well, fuck man. Just kidding. I'm getting rid of Netflix if Disney has its own streaming thing.
Dude, if Disney,
I
well,
only watch Infinity Wars like fucking 12 times.
I mean,
It's on
so
like repeat in our house.
Yeah, no shit.
Disney's doing the same thing where they're buying shit up like crazy for the streaming stuff. In the sports world, the same thing is going on right now. The same exact thing that
yeah.
Disney's doing.
Yeah.
ESPN Plus, they've got, they just purchased all the rights to UFC fights. Okay.
And pay-per-views are going to be on
And
there.
all the pay-per-views for the UFC.
Yep.
Plus
On
ESPN Plus has boxing, has all kinds.
Yeah.
And then, you look at all the other streamers like DAZN, and it's insane how much they're all trying to create these monopoly streaming.
Did
Right.
we talk about Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia last week? Or did we just talk about them getting
No.
ready to fight?
No, we do. I think we recapped, right? They fought.
They fought. And
You're asking the wrong person.
Errol Spence.
Hey,
Is a
you're
man
right.
amongst boys.
Hey. When I actually watched the fight and looked at Earl Spence, I was like, Jesus, he's huge.
Yeah.
Compared to Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
okay,
that's
we
what-
didn't
we didn't
recap.
watch it.
Okay,
I
we can
watched
get into
it.
that real quick.
I watched the fight.
Let's do our 10-minute breakdown with UFC and boxing.
Great.
All right here. We'll streamline right into it. Okay, Earl Spence, Mikey Garcia. Hey, Mikey Garcia, thought you would show the fuck up. Thanks for not showing up. Thanks for
was in
taking
there.
Xanax before you got in the ring or whatever you did because you didn't show the fuck up.
He was getting two-piece from the second round to the 12th round. He
I'm-
was
I'm
getting
su-
two-pieced.
I'm surprised, man. That
And a soda.
he's,
Shout out to Jorge Masvidal.
dude, that was
Or George Masvidal.
Oh, that was
He's Cuban.
That was last week too. We didn't go over any of that.
No, we didn't.
See,
America.
we
fuck yeah.
We
only drank once since then. My brain is gone.
we missed a lot last week, but that's okay because it was our first one.
Yeah.
Like
But,
the draft stuff or the trades for NFL trades.
Free agency. I mean, it's going down. But this
Browns winners in the NFC North.
Dude, I'm a low key Browns fan right now. So shut up.
Oh,
Hey, I sent that freaking Browns bandwagon application out.
I filled that shit out.
I forwarded that shit to everybody.
Dude.
I got that
just
shit.
in case.
I filled it out.
hey, so what do you think about that Masvidal Till fight?
Oh man,
Happy, sad, what?
super happy. Fuck
Super
those
happy.
motherfuckers,
You
man.
want a Masvidal? You didn't want Till?
Listen,
Till's only 25,
I'm
dude. He's a
American
prospect.
all the way. It doesn't matter who they're fighting. Okay, I
Except
want
for
the
that Spanish
American
that gets
to
in you
win.
every now and
If
then.
you guys don't know, Ken has watched Rocky
said
way too
except-
many fucking times.
Except for that Spanish that goes in you every now and again.
This motherfucker, man. Listen, just so you guys know,
$5.
I'm not getting fucked by Chico or sucking Rock's dick. However,
Every other day. Go ahead.
you know, those $6
Lost his
make you
train of
holler.
thought. Oh, dude. So
Hey, you fucked with me, dude.
The
How
Masvidal.
dare you?
Hey, so did you watch that fight, Masvidal Till?
I did.
So Till was winning it, dude. First round was
He knocked him down.
he
but
knocked him down. He was
never winning that fight,
his
though.
far. Yes, he was.
First 2 minutes.
No, he's won the first round. If you were to, what would you have judged the first round? I
He would have
did-
won because of the knockdown.
Okay, I would have went 10-9 Till.
10-9 till.
I would have went 10-9 Till. So he's winning the first round. Like I
Right.
fucking
You can
said,
totally
Ken.
tell that Masvidal was reading everything he was doing. Masvidal was fainting in and out, and every time Till would react the same exact way.
Masvidal was fainting, but he was also getting hit while he was fainting. So
Barely.
he was getting tagged. So second round though, Masvidal said, "I'm a UFC vet, been there, done that. You want but that's the chance you take when you want to, just like the Dillashaw thing we went over. I don't know if we went over.
Steroids.
We'll get into that, but yeah, Masvidal served him up, and then Masvidal said, "I'm not fucking done yet, Leon Edwards. You want to talk that shit?
Get that 2-piece in the
Let
soda.
me get that 2-piece in a soda, son." Gave him that, and you know, Masvidal's a class act, dude. He's a class act.
Back to that Darren Till fight, though. That's
I
the
like
second
Till, though.
time. That's the second time in 2 fights that the young man has been knocked out. He needs to change the way he protects himself while he's in there.
But he's young enough to make that change.
He needs
He's
to
only
quit
25.
Boxing him. Yeah, well,
He ain't 35. This ain't the end of his road. He's 25.
not.
He'll be back.
It's not.
He'll
But
be
there's
back.
some, he plans on moving up. That's when you start getting those real athletic beasts at 185 pounds.
Exactly.
Let's not forget Darren Till. Darren Till is great. He's good. But if he goes up to 185, he may have to fight Kelvin Gastelum and Israel Adesanya.
You know what? I heard,
That dude's a beast.
Here's what I heard, though.
Robert Whitaker.
Till had a rough weight cut. So he's way bigger than he should be. You know what I'm saying? He had a rough weight cut.
No excuses.
So, hey, affects your knockouts. But
Yeah.
lack of fluid in the brain, man.
That's right.
And
you'll stay.
You can't rehydrate that
You'll
over
stay
a
jacked
24-hour
up.
period.
You cannot.
You can't.
100%
So
correct.
streamlining, we're gonna get this moving along here. Streamline, we got Pettis versus Thompson. Okay, that's the fights this weekend.
Thompson.
Wonder Boy, Stephen Thompson. Which
Stephen
is
Thompson.
I'm a big fan of Thompson. Big fan of Pettis because he's been around. I watched Pettis in the WEC days.
Yeah.
I watched it. I've known Pettis for a long time. He was on that MTV special back
know
in the
him?
day.
Yeah.
Do you remember that MTV? Like, you want to be a fighter?
You want to be a fighter? It had
Yeah.
Donald Cerrone on it. Had Rampage
all the
Jackson on it.
WEC guys.
It had it was the one I watched was the one with Mask and the what's his name? Tower guy.
Well,
and
they used to
then
see
the punk guy.
the tap out
It
guys.
was it was on MTV. You're right.
Yeah. So I've always been a fan of Pettis, man. He's had his ups and downs. He's
Trash.
actually moving. He's moving what?
Up
for
170.
this, yeah, he's moving up for this.
He's moving
this
up.
fight.
He's for sure getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
but Wonder Boy is
Here's
not
the-
somebody who cuts a lot of weight.
You can't always rely on MMA math. We know that. You can't just go, this guy's done this, he should win.
Hell, shit.
Because anything can happen.
If we rely on MMA math, Thompson should kick his freaking head off.
Or Pettis might jump off the cage and kick his head off.
Nah, he'll miss. He'll miss, and Thompson's gonna fucking 2-piece him.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be a super good fight. If I have to pick, I'm gonna go Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson knockout.
Knockout.
Second round.
Thompson.
Knockout for sure. Knockout like a real deal he slept him.
So
knockout.
It's a 5-round fight because it's the main event, and I'm gonna go 4th round stoppage punches.
Damn. What if Pettis does knock him out?
Nah.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Thompson or Pettis?
All right. Final pick.
Decision.
Final pick.
Pettis.
Pettis.
Third round.
Decision.
round.
Thompson.
Third round. Surprise as fuck knockout because
Okay.
Thompson's
Dude,
old as fuck.
Pettis is tough as fuck.
And
He is fucking tough,
First of all, the guy walks around at 171. You know, he doesn't even have to cut weight.
Yeah.
He might be as athletic and as strong as he's ever going to be. And he might freaking put a beating on freaking what's the name?
Co-main event, we got Curtis Blaydes and Justin Willis. Don't know a whole lot about Justin Willis. I looked him up. Fucking 8-fight win streak, 5-fight win streak in the UFC. So
he's
the
gonna knock
UFC's
him
kind
out.
of groomed him. Like, here's some fights. Let's get him under your belt. Curtis Blaydes.
Just got two-pieced
He got
by
two-pieced by
Ngannou.
Ngannou. Okay, but he's beat over him. He's beat Hunt. Just Justin Willis has beat Hunt as well. So I'm gonna go.
Justin Willis really beat Hunt.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go. I like this 8-fight win streak. I'm a betting man. I like riding those odds. So I'm gonna go Justin Willis.
Justin Willis,
Justin
knockout.
Willis, right there. Only thing we agree on this podcast besides your
Yeah.
second dick. So that wraps up UFC.
You some tricky motherfuckers with this.
We
dick
got
sucking
one
shit.
thing that I like about this boxing match this weekend. We got Kubrat Pulev, heavyweight fighter, fighting Dino. Pulev is like an underdog, like doesn't really talk about, but he's in that contention of the Joshuas, the Wilders, the Jarrell Millers. He's in that heavyweight. You know, Deontay's talking about heavyweight boxing being fucking thick right now, better than it's ever been. Golden era. He's
Deontay
in that.
Wilder, baby.
He's in that round. I would say he's in,
America.
if you're in
Fuck
the
yeah.
if you're in the room, he's at the doorway. He's trying to get
He's in
in.
your entryway.
He's trying to get on in.
This
Come
fool just quit
on.
making fun of our boxing, man.
So
Hey,
Chico
fair
fell
warning.
asleep.
Fair
Chico
warning.
literally just fell asleep.
Fair warning.
Yeah,
If
what-
we're talking about Deontay Wilder on this podcast and we say something bad about him or his family, he will find us.
Oh, I don't fuck around.
Yeah.
He's already knocked out the internet trolls.
No, right. That's the dude,
Zelenoff.
Charlie Zelenoff.
Yeah.
That's the guy who walks around. He will fly to you and beat your fucking ass. That's the last
He'll-
thing you want.
He'll knock you into middle school, son. So
And he's
that
only 212 pounds. That's ridiculous.
we got that boxing match going on. Other than that, we got so much fucking shit going on in sports right now.
NCAA.
NCAA wrestling, basketball currently going on, March Madness.
Who you guys got? No, I don't want to talk about bracket. I just want to know who you guys got.
I got Duke.
Duke.
Zion.
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 Listen to me. 285 pounds. And the dude jumps like he does. I don't know. His fucking...
I'm waiting for him to blow out his britches like he did his shoe.
Oh, my God. Boom.
Hey, did
know
you
how-
hear about like what
Yes.
Nike did to like redeem themselves with that?
How do you? It's not their fault this motherfucker's an alien.
The corporate execs like flew over to personally meet with him
No shit.
from Oregon. Yeah.
They're in Oregon?
Yeah. Nike's from Oregon, dude.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I didn't know.
Take my fucking word. What the fuck was that?
My bad.
Get your shit together.
Chico just crawled under a fucking rock. He's here now, guys. Welcome Chico to the podcast.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, boxing got him, dude.
Hello, neighbor.
Hey, he was in the kitchen. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna put this on autopilot."
Hey, just so you guys know, Chico made some bomb ass ribs today.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I came over with a
can have
full
some.
belly of tacos. I copied you from last week.
Oh, okay.
The $40
the
20 pack
taco. Yeah, the taco pack.
with the rice and beans. Oh,
Yeah. Can't go wrong with tacos.
I
Man.
should do that.
Yeah, tacos.
I got my kid to try a radish. I always do that to all my kids. I get them to try shit all the time.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got one of those kids. It always turns
No,
out.
I always
great.
have to put a wager in there, like
really?
an Oreo or a cookie or something.
Oh, dude, my daughter, from the day she was born, I was feeding her all kinds of strange shit. So she's on point. I mean,
Got
she was 1 year old eating
I'm
freaking octopus.
I'm proud of my son. He does that too. Everywhere we go, any vacation we go on, we're making.
He tries
We're
stuff.
all about trying. He did escargot when we were on the Disney cruise.
No shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do it. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He was like,
I'll try
it
anything.
he said it was. I think he said he was just salty. He's like, it wasn't. That, he said it wasn't bad, but he was like, no. Because on the Disney cruise, you can order everything on the menu, one of everything, and you can order another dish if you want. Like, keep repeating as much as you can eat. So they give you like a list of everything, and we were like, yo, gotta try something new. And he's like, all right, I'll try the escargot. I was like,
You got to get on the Disney cruise, bro.
Hey, the last cruise I went on was a 7-day Mexican Riviera cruise with Norwegian Cruise Lines.
Oh,
Yeah, not
You
gonna
didn't
do
know
it
Norwegian
again.
chicks on
no,
there?
no, I'm not gonna do it again. I got fucking the shits on day 4
because it was Norwegian.
after drunk bender for 4 days. But yeah, day 4 to 7 was in the room, just
shitting your brains out.
Mexican typhoon out the ass,
Damn.
Nice.
right out the ass.
I'm going with Chico and his family on the Disney Cruise Line. I think,
Right on.
Next year?
It's kind of creepy.
The
but
2020?
That's cool.
2020.
The Jamaican one?
bro.
Whatever.
It's not creepy, man. Listen,
By yourself or what?
I might bring somebody with me. Who knows? But I'm telling you,
That's Brock.
I'm telling you, look, it's never weird, man. It's never weird. I don't know. Chico and his family can go anywhere, and I'm sure I'm welcome.
Right.
Unless it's to his in-laws' house. Then
We
I'm
don't gotta worry about you. We don't gotta worry about you like raging on the Disney cruise. I've never been on a Disney cruise, but
No,
probably pretty cool.
It's not bad.
Yeah,
They got an adult section.
we've talked.
Oh shit!
I've always wanted to take my
Yeah,
kids.
but
on
then
that.
it's
Dude
not
beach.
Nah, that's not like that.
I've always
I
wanted to
don't
take my
but
kids.
we are
on.
going to Jamaica, so
Would you do it again?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Dude, don't do it.
I definitely need you with me though.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking going to that
Hey,
shit.
can we put some dreads on his bald ass head?
I'm
on.
gonna go to Jamaica and realize I
Hey,
actually am
man.
not black. They were like,
Fucking
they were like-
bobsled team.
They're
Nah,
like
dude.
shit. They were like, look,
We've already discovered that a long time ago.
this motherfucker.
You ain't black.
This motherfucker.
This dude's
Look,
the whitest black guy I know.
Hey, whoa. We're not allowed to say that. Black. Look,
That you're
I'm
that you're
black.
white.
I'm black. 100%.
No, I thought you were fucking part like Irish.
I am part Irish.
No, he looks black,
That's
but he's not.
I'm only Irish on my palms.
this motherfucker.
Right here, dude.
This motherfucker. Why are your palms so smooth and soft for working at Jiffy Lube, man? You got
Oh,
some
I don't
soft
actually
hands.
do any work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't tell my boss.
Obviously.
I just kind of sit back. You know, Chico used to come in there and get his oil changed.
Sit
I
back and
speak
force
talk
his
to him.
employees to listen to the podcast.
I'm like, hey. I'm like, shut up over there. Why are you guys over here laughing and joking? This ain't a laughing and joking place. And then I'll be like, meanwhile.
Hey, did anybody catch that gigantic contract? Mike Trout, $430 million.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Oh, yeah.
$430 million.
Dang.
It's insane.
Dude.
It's insane.
You know, I used to play this game called Bike Race on my phone with Mike Trout when he first got into the major leagues. And then one day the dude just disappeared. He was like, later, and he never came back.
He's all ain't getting paid for this shit.
I'm serious as a heart attack. I used to play Bike Race against Mike Trout, and I'm talking about 100 games against Mike Trout playing.
I guess I'm not really surprised at him getting the biggest contract ever.
He's fucking excellent.
He's one of the best players. Watching
Way better
him,
than Bryce Harper.
Yeah, I'll say he'll go down as, like, if there's a Hall of Fame ranking, he's going to be way above Bryce Harper.
Oh,
but
for sure.
Here's the thing about Mike Trout is, like, watching him is what's cool about our sports, man. Like, watching Tom Brady, watching him.
Oh, bro.
You know, we grew up
Fucking
watching
Tom
LeBron,
Brady.
right? So all of our kids are going to be like, oh, you got to watch Mike Trout? You know, they're going to be
Yeah.
talking about Mike Trout fucking 20, 30, 40 years
Man.
from now.
Not a lot of people watch baseball, bro.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people watch baseball. They're more likely watching LeBron or Zion now. And
It's America's pastime, man.
and
Oh, that's
Baseball.
football.
No, baseball's older than football. It's
It
America's
might be
pastime.
older.
True.
It might be older.
It's America's pastime.
But I'm telling you,
You
football
guys are
took
crazy.
over.
It doesn't compare.
I've got no. You guys are.
There's
insane.
too because there's too
I
many
would
games.
say. I would
There's too
say.
many games.
I would say as far. Yeah.
There's too many games.
No, I mean that's why it'll catch off the casual viewer. But people.
I mean, I watch in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah, playoff baseball is pretty fucking good.
It's great. It's great TV. But
Yeah.
during
And
the,
playoff basketball.
during the week is like
I would say.
All right.
Baseball has more.
They're playing
viewers.
again.
I would say baseball has more viewers than NBA.
What?
I would say that.
no.
That's not true. Actually,
That's
Look it
not
up.
true.
We all got computers in our pockets. Look it up.
well, they're actually on the
That's
table.
not a
but I'm
computer.
gonna look it up
Well, it's
anyway.
That's my
basically a
dick.
computer. Is that you just happy to see me, Chico?
It's just big and flat.
This motherfucker.
Well, we got ran over.
Oh man.
No, that's not true at all. Basketball is by far.
I don't think so. I think baseball in America, baseball has more viewers than the NBA.
No.
I would say that in America.
We'll see.
No way.
Damn it.
I just think it does.
Nah,
I could be totally wrong. It's okay.
no, you are.
Well, I might be right.
No, you're totally wrong.
You can take a shot if you're wrong.
I don't need to take a shot.
Chico's not drinking.
Exactly. So while he's looking that up, I read this story the other day that said NASA is finding that 60% of their astronauts are having herpes.
Oh, damn.
What?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
hilarious, dude.
Yes.
So
Outer space herpes?
it said that
fucking alien herpes,
No
dude.
way.
because it said
man.
so. NASA it says
You got that
that
Martian herp, son?
they're finding that.
You got that type M?
So
Type
That
M.
type M, son?
That's fucking
Ain't gonna
perfect.
get that Valtrex though.
That shit's not gonna fucking work. That voucher
They
is
say-
not gonna
they
work.
say-
Maybe
it's because-
Valtrex and just mix it with your space food that you eat when you're up there.
they said it's
fuck,
because of the
dude.
space molecules up there.
I don't
that
give a
is go-
fuck.
Are full of
They're
herpes?
so full of shit, dude.
What's funny is
Oh my god!
what's funny is you know damn well it was like we're in space.
You know, we're not gonna be down there for
And you
another
know-
6
How
months.
many guys can say that we had sex?
And
That's
you know
right.
those Russian cats are super frisky.
But
you know,
60% of their astronauts are having herpes issues.
Fuck.
60%.
Jeez. Well, I mean, herpes could be on the mouth. I mean, it could be anywhere, right?
But they're
if
saying the way it
they come back
travels-
and they go genital.
They're saying the way that it travels because of the lightweightness and the molecules in
Fuck.
space and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it just
right.
spreads. It spreads that
But
easy.
you know,
Don't worry, America.
But you know,
they're not sucking dick in space.
You know.
Bullshit.
No, sweetie, I fell and licked the toilet seat on accident.
Yeah,
could be-
totally.
we
That's
could-
exactly what
we
happened.
could be the first ones to have sex in space. We don't have to tell. If it's not on the planet, it's not cheating.
That's right. That's right.
It's in a
The
different
fuck outta
atmosphere.
That was the first thing I thought. I was like, damn, that's not the zip
I wonder
codes.
who patient
That's not
zero
the states.
was.
That's not even the country. You're not even on the planet.
Like
Yeah.
first,
Baby, you want to be on the 50
one
mile high
small
club?
step for
Having
man.
space orgies.
One giant leap for mankind and herpes.
Right? They're
Simplex.
They're passing that
Yeah.
They
shit all
got a
around.
herpes outbreak at the space station, huh?
60% of their astronauts.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Think about all the people that have been in space.
What if
Yep.
that's just
60%
like
of them have herpes.
What if that's just like a Cold War Russian astronaut? He's gone rogue, and he's just up there railing Americans and just giving them herpes. Then he's like, "Fuck you, Cold War!
Don't get down here, my
I'll
friend.
get back on you. Here's my vodka and my herpes."
This is back for the day. This is get you back for Die Hard. You killed my brother in Die Hard.
Yeah. So instead of the Cuban Missile Crisis of the 50s, we got 2019 with the space station herpes crisis.
Yes.
It's a biological weapon.
Oh, this is
crazy.
amazing.
Wrap
crazy.
your lips around a dick and get
Yeah.
a fucking cold sore. But just so you guys know,
Hey, what's on your lip?
lysine works.
What's that on your lip?
Nothing.
How do you know that works?
Hey,
Bitch,
is that a shave
I'm in
cut?
class.
You cut that with
I
shaving,
took a
or-
class, by the way. The amino acid lysine works for herpes. For all you infected people out there.
Hey, what was that on what's that? The Method Man and Red Man when the dude was
Yeah,
smoking
yeah.
with
That's it.
the
He's
ganja
hey,
and he's
no,
got
I cut myself. I cut myself, my friend. I cut myself shaving, my friend.
There's
No,
nothing.
You,
There's
you
nothing.
shit on your lip. Got some shit on its lip.
Right? It looked like a damn eye and shit.
Yeah,
it was
dude,
like
it was so
gleaming.
nasty.
Man.
Throwing it back to how high?
Got that hurt. Got
How
that
high?
hurt.
Throwing it back.
Anyway, so what else we got?
That wraps up for sports, man.
Kenneth, did you bring anything to the table, Kenneth?
No.
Exactly.
Why would I do that?
Pull your fucking. My bad.
Get your fucking shit together, Chico.
Fucking.
This
I don't need
motherfucker-
virus protection.
Hey, you
Hey,
see?
I
don't-
Hey,
Lock it up.
you see that happens? Your computer's like, hey, man, leave him the fuck alone.
No.
Get off my back.
Hey, email alerts are secured right now. Okay,
Yeah, that's right.
secure your shit.
Secure your shit.
Well, I'd hate to get into like a deep subject, but I feel like it's important that we kind of talk about that. So today I was scrolling, perusing the old Facebook, which I don't normally do, and I ran across a story that said that one of the Parkland shooter people, one of the children from the Parkland shooter that survived the whole thing, committed suicide today, and she said that she had survivor's remorse. She had PTSD, and she committed suicide. So rest in peace and thoughts to the family. But this is like one of those things, man. Like this guy's going to trial here soon. I saw that story too. Early next year, I think is what I saw. Yeah. But the suicide and the PTSD, like, what do you guys think about that?
They need to go ahead and add that to his list of charges.
Yeah,
honestly,
for sure. I believe that.
I'm actually hoping that this story gets as big as possible. You know,
it's horrible.
She went through one of the most horrible, traumatic.
It said that she couldn't even go to her college classes because she was afraid to go into class.
Yeah.
And have something happen. And I get it. I absolutely get it. And I feel bad for the kids that the school shootings that happen that happens to, and maybe they feel like that some kind of way as well. But it's like it's heartbreaking.
Sucks.
It's heartbreaking.
Sucks,
there's numbers out there, guys. Don't ever think that that's like the way. I mean, even to anybody who's ever feeling depressed or down on themselves, man. Like there's so many different things out there and numbers you can call that if you're feeling low and just need to talk to somebody.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, lately too, we had a comedian. I'm drawing a blank right now.
You're talking about Robin Williams?
No.
No, it was recent.
No, just recent. Hangover guy. He was in all the Hangovers.
Anyway,
You're not talking about Zach Galifianakis, are you?
No.
The National Suicide Prevention Line is 1-800-273-8255, man. So if you're
800-273
8255.
Brody
8255.
Stevens.
National Suicide Prevention Line. If you guys are ever feeling low or depressed,
Brody Stevens.
There's people out there to talk to for sure.
Yeah, I mean, us being vets, I've dealt with it. I've had multiple.
Oh my goodness.
I've had multiple guys that I served with that have decided to take that route.
Thankfully, I haven't, but I know people that have.
I've lost more friends to suicide than to combat related injuries.
Yeah, for sure. And it always hits home, like this story with this young girl that had survivor's remorse. Man, it like I said, I hope this story gets the publicity it needs because we went through our year of 22 vets with the 22 celebrities and the 22 push-ups and all that. For sure. And just like anything else with, school shootings, anything, it's there for a week, a month, whatever, then it fades in the wind, right? This subject is pretty important to me, man. I've had two really close buddies and then two other guys that I knew pretty good, but, it hurt when I got the message. And there's, like Chico said, the hotline, and then if you're looking at the veterans side of things, you also have mission22.com, which I think you have a shirt from.
He does.
Yeah, you have a 22 shirt.
Yep, I do.
Mission22.com, you can donate to them. They're a great organization that is.
Explain that though. It's 22 vets.
Yeah, basically
22 vets a day.
Statistically, 22 veterans a day throughout the year take their lives through suicide.
Every day, 22 vets take their life.
And
on average.
Yeah, it's pretty insane to look at.
Insane. The numbers are insane.
And also, if you want to look into the subject, you feel a passion for it, the VA just released a report on suicides by veterans per state. And then it actually breaks it down from 2005 to 2016. So you can look at the numbers. The numbers have went up fucking drastically, 05, so it's in contention with, it's goes right hand in hand with, our generation's war. So mission22.com, also a very, very important fund that I've given to through our company, charity organizations where you can take money from your paycheck. My company will match me, which I always take advantage of, is semperfifund.org. So semperfifund.org, check them out. They have so many services. They don't just do the counseling for the PTSD. They do so much stuff. Some of the things they do is they do everything from caregiver support, retreats, kids camps, housing assistance, bedside financial support. They have canine service dogs to help you get adaptive equipment. They do even transportation assistance. Like, hey, does your state offer this for your uncle who's a disabled, victim of IED or something? They have so much stuff. SemperFiFund.org, real important to me, along with Mission22.com. Last charity that I'm very proud to give to is Wheelers for the Wounded. You can find them on Facebook. They actually take disabled veterans into the Sierra Nevadas, the mountains, all the 4-wheel trails, the Rubicon, and all that. They take them on a retreat. They take them to a retreat for the weekend, man.
That's dope.
They show them a good time without the city, or without the your mind going crazy at home. Without you get to get outside of your mind and be around guys that have served, that are into the rock crawling community.
There's nothing like spending time with veterans, other veterans, again when they speak your language across all services.
That's why we get along
except
so well.
for the Air Force.
Hey,
Air Force, I don't know what the fuck they talk about.
They're too smart.
I'm telling you.
They're way too fucking smart.
That's not what we did.
Oh yeah.
No,
Over
here.
You should hear our
Over at
conversations at
MIT.
work. My conversations at work
Over
are
at MIT.
hilarious.
I'm telling
The
you.
conversations at work
So
are
smart.
hilarious, man. They're on another level of
just a
like
dummy.
my LT. He's like he's I always talk about Army stuff, and he's like, we don't do that. We don't do that in the Air Force. Like y'all don't go to the range? Nah.
What the fuck is that?
What's the range? And I'm like, where do you go and you shoot your rifle? Nah, we don't do that shit.
What's a rifle?
All right.
What's a gig line?
When you walk into the to the chow hall without a weapon and you're sporting yours, yeah, I got you.
I've seen some real fucked up Air Force officers walking through the chow hall, man. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
They're all like they're all geared up, like they're getting ready to get blown up.
And
in
their
the chow hall.
medical ones are the worst.
Yeah.
They have no clue what's going on around them. They're like, can you show me how to clear this rifle?
Yes.
Yes.
I've had to do that.
Please.
That's the
It's,
truth.
Yeah.
That's the
it's-
truth.
No.
It's Clarence Slave. Motherfucker, there's one in the chamber.
Nah, but you want to be
no.
nice. But you want to be nice because that's your PA. That's your physician. You want to make sure he's cool.
Hey, man, I had
Support
nothing
that
but
guy.
Army guys.
Yeah, I only had to do a little year.
I'm gonna give you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys something. If you're ever, you guys are getting ready to deploy, and you're with a special operations unit for any reason, and you get blown up, when you go see the Special Forces doc, they will put their finger in your ass. So you better be fucking hurt.
Especially if you request
Experience.
it. Ken.
No shit, man.
They all have big fingers.
They're all, here's your dose of Motrin and a cold pack.
They're all
You're like,
like-
what about the finger in the ass? You're
They're
all
like
pounding
this.
on the door.
They're all like this fucking 805 beer bottle and
What
shit.
about the finger in the ass?
We're gonna make sure there's no internal bleeding.
I'm here for the gangbang.
Straight up, dude. Straight up.
Oh, man.
Straight up.
Hey, we'll fucking segue that into your awesome meme you sent.
Which one?
The MEPS.
Oh yeah,
Oh, my God.
the original Naked and Afraid.
The original Naked and Afraid. Sacramento MEPS, son.
I love Naked. I love that show.
Sacramento MEPS.
That show's
But
pretty good,
I
dude.
laughed my ass off when I saw that shit.
Oh, dude, you sent me
I
that.
remember-
I about lost my shit.
I had PTSD from MEPS.
Dude, I
Oh,
never,
man.
when you got to spread your ass cheeks in front of some Indian
The
doctor.
duck walk.
Oh.
The duck walk.
Yeah.
And then when you got to drop on your knees, you're like, nothing's wrong with my knees, but that fucking hurts. You drop them as hard as you can on your knees.
That's right.
And
You're
when you had
right.
to open your mouth and they would insert. No, that
No.
was that was you guys.
We're going to
sir.
segue
No.
into you got entertainment news. See, if you're a real vet, you'll just push that shit on the rug and not fucking talk about it.
Right?
What happened?
Exactly.
It should happen to me, son. No,
Let's cut this.
dude.
Let's take a break real quick.
Yeah, I got to piss out my pee-pee.
Let's go. All
Did you
right.
push pause?
Yeah, we know you got the smallest.
That's not true, bitch. That's not true. How fucking dare you?
How fucking dare you? You fucking dare.
And we're back.
I kind of like this song.
I pissed for about 17 minutes.
Yo, you don't even want it. Yo, you don't want to know how long I pissed.
Actually, as soon as the music came on, I had to piss.
Yo, why is this intro hella long?
Yes, son.
That's actually not fucking bad. It really does make me want to drive faster.
Okay.
It makes me want to do air guitar for about 7 hours.
Right? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, I'm hitting the bass lines.
There's some shit that just gets you hyped.
Bum, 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 bum,
Gets me
bum,
so
bum,
hyped.
bum, bum,
When I got to my
bum, bum, bum.
when I got to my first motorcycle accident, the last thing I texted Chico before
A
I
Vespa
fucking,
does not count as a motorcycle.
Yeah.
first
no
of
shit.
all, it
No
was a
shit.
Hayabusa.
Oh, damn.
Okay, it was a Hayabusa,
yo.
and I was really hauling ass. And I'm gonna tell you something.
Doing 15.
You were getting looser on the Hayabusa.
Let me tell you something. I texted Chico, and I was like, Metallica and Hayabusa don't mix.
Don't mix.
You're all okay.
And then I
well,
texted him like fucking 20 minutes later. I just got into an accident.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Looking at my phone.
Hey.
And I was like, oh, are you okay?
It's like, yeah,
I got
I'm
in an
fine.
accident.
But
yeah.
it was something.
Master of Puppets, you might do 180 miles an hour.
Oh,
Literally.
Yeah.
I was listening to Harvester of Sorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first song that came on when I got onto the freaking
Yeah,
highway.
they're all redlined, huh? Pegged out.
It's hard to do that on
Pegged
Busa,
out.
yeah. It's hard.
Pegged
I just-
out.
I drive past. I pull up on lights
Doing
with
25, pegged out.
lots of freaking Harley riders all the time, and they're like,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
They look over at you.
how's
and
that
they're-
go again? How's that go again?
They look over at you. They're like, "Oh, when was that gay pride festival? I didn't get to." Oh man.
what? I had a Harley
Oh.
once.
Once,
It was slow.
like you.
Yeah.
I have twice as much. I have 100 more horsepower.
You said I have twice as much.
I have 100 because twice as much is not true.
What was your?
I have 100 more horsepower than my Harley did
what
on my
what
freaking ZX14
what color was your first Sportster?
R. Bitch, I didn't have a
Pink.
this motherfucker. We're gonna fucking fight.
What did I say? What happened? What happened?
Pink.
What did I
It's
say?
pink.
First of all,
It's pink.
it was
Fuchsia.
no, what did they call it? It
Salmon.
Was,
No, dude. I'll be honest with you. I took you for a
it was like
Goldwing.
Red Rage
took
or
you
something
for-
like that.
Oh,
I took you for a Honda Goldwing, man.
Goldwing.
You know, with
First
the
of all,
headphones on.
I like
Goldwing.
stored my
With
the-
Harley
you know those
here for like
guys?
6
The big
months.
head-
The
Headphones
old
on?
guys that
With
be
the
like
mic,
on the
with the
gold
speaker?
be hella loud
Yeah.
at the stoplight, just blasting some old ass 60s
That's
music.
That's
Yeah.
not Harley. That's not a Honda Goldwing. That's
Oh,
a
for
fucking
sure
Harley
it
guy
is
doing
because
that.
the
No,
music
it's
is
not.
louder
That's a
than the
Harley guy
motor.
doing
That's a
Dude.
Goldwing.
That's a
Get the
Goldwing,
fuck
son.
outta here.
That's a Goldwing.
Okay, well,
That's you.
I guess you guys are in a nicer neighborhood, but around Northgate and San Juan, it's
A
all
Goldwing
Harleys.
goes for $7.
Right?
You can buy that if you live in
I
El
could-
Paso.
I could trade
or if
that
you live
BMX
in-
over there.
If you live in
Sir, I
bumfuck
don't. You
Kentucky.
guys really do need to go check out the new fucking Honda Goldwings, and you'll be like,
Oh, you're talking new.
whoa.
Oh, okay.
I'm not balling like that.
Yeah, come on, son.
You're talking to like 30 fucking grand.
Yeah, I'm not balling like that.
You're like, you have to trade in fucking
That thing-
your old lady's fucking
I'm
BMW,
balling on a budget,
dude.
bro.
That thing will
Balling on a
last for
budget.
30 years, dude.
And
Balling on a
it'll
budget.
run that fucking. It's got a fucking V6 in it
I
or
thought you
flat
were saying-
6.
I thought you were gonna say a Black and Decker in it. I was like, what?
It's
got that
30 grand for a Black and Decker?
Listen, they're
got
pretty. Look, as
got
cool
that
as those
Black
bikes
and
are,
Deck-
as cool as
Decker
and as
inline,
fast
son.
as all bikes are, there's nothing more classy than a fucking Road King. Nothing.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm a proud owner of a Road King.
Yeah.
Yep,
Nothing more
I
fucking
agree.
classy than a Road King.
I don't keep it classy, though. I keep it nasty.
And motherfuckers nasty classy. I don't know how you can be nasty and classy at the same time, but it is. Let me tell you.
Neclasty.
Nick
Classy.
Classy. That's
Classy.
nasty.
Classy. That's nasty.
If you were
and
Nick
classy.
Classy, you nasty, bro. You nasty.
Telling you.
You ever been on a bike, Chico?
On the back?
I mean, whatever. Reverse.
Whoa.
I mean,
Whoa.
if you ride
Did you see
reverse
his face?
cowgirl,
Hey.
I mean, whatever.
Did you see his face the way he looked at you? She was like,
Reverse
how
cowboy?
am I supposed to answer that?
Reverse
Reverse cowboy.
He's all in my social scenes, we call it reverse cowboys.
You know what I'm saying?
There was this time where I wrapped my arms around this really burly man's chest and I
Yeah.
just held him. There was that time I was on my bike.
You were there, Kenneth.
Yeah, I was the man. I was the man you were holding on to, motherfucker. Probably shit.
It was like Dumb and Dumber. We're there, man.
Oh,
No
shit,
shit, dude. Hey, I've had some cold rides. Hey, let me tell you.
You know, it's funny, though.
My first ride on my bike, the first time I ever bought my own bike.
What, the Hayabusa?
No, my Harley.
What was it? What was it?
It was a night ride special. Ooh. So I went all the way down to Louisiana. And I drove down in my Mustang. I had an 89 Mustang notchback. I drove all the way down there. It was badass. It was a badass Mustang. I just got done redoing all the interior and everything like that. I got down there, and I was intending on putting a down payment on a Harley and having them ship it up to Kansas.
Wait, did you do the interior?
Yes, I did.
Oh man, that shit was probably trash.
It's great, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Yo, okay, so let's relive the
First of all, let me finish my goddamn
story of Kenneth and cars.
No.
Kenneth and cars don't mix, bro.
Bro, I saw you whipping up in that Mini Cooper
wanna,
S, son.
Hey, first of all,
that was
I do
car,
work.
bitch.
It was, yeah, that was Chico Gates.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, those cars are hella fun to drive. I drove by
That one's
like go-karts.
my
Yo, Kenneth
sister-in-law.
Kenneth and cars don't max, dude.
First of all, I say they do match. Please come to my store, North Cape San Juan, Jiffy Lube, #1 in California.
That's because you don't work.
I do work, bitch. Somebody got to train
You
him.
just said you don't do work.
But I train him. I train him good.
He forces that podcast down their throat.
Anyway,
That's right.
So
I
your
force a lot of
first
things
bike
down their
was
throat.
a night rod special gay
So
rod.
I was down, no, hold on. Let me finish my story.
It was at a
I
night
get
rod.
down there.
You weren't
I get down
quite
there
ready to give up the
Louisiana.
Hayabusa, were you?
I didn't have the Hayabusa.
Well, I'm saying you weren't quite ready because you went to a night rod.
No, I had a night rod. That's my first bike.
I know. It's
was
like a
night rod.
mixture between a street bike and a.
It was
and a
pretty
Harley.
badass though. I love that bike.
Everybody I talk to that gets on a V rod does like them. It's not my style personally, but I respect it's a good looking bike.
It wasn't my style
It's not
either.
my style.
I wanted a Road
style.
King. I wanted a Road King when I got down there.
More into that man shit.
The problem was when I got down there, some guy
Your first
offers
ride.
to buy my freaking.
Are you talking about your first ride?
No, I'm not. Believe it or not, this is how crazy I was when I saw that freaking night rod. A guy bought my freaking Mustang in the parking lot for $7,000, and then I went right in there and I was just walking
you
around.
bought the night rod? You just
I saw it and I was like, "What is that?" And
the big all fat rear tire.
I was like,
220 or 250 or whatever it is.
It was
Maybe 300 or
I had a 275 on that.
275. Yeah, it was somewhere up there.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, it was like 245 stock, 275 is what I had on mine. But the guy who had it was the head mechanic, right?
Yeah.
And so he had just bought it. He bought all the fixings. It was basically a Screaming Eagle, except it was
What year?
red amber sun glows.
04?
2013.
13. Okay.
And I had Screaming Eagle Super Tuner on it. It had 147 dyno horsepower to the rear wheel. That motherfucker was hauling
got on it.
ass.
Got on it.
Oh yeah, I got wheelies 3 inches off. It says 3 inches off the ground, but listen, a 666 pound bike with a 250 pound man on it did a fucking wheelie about a foot up in the air when you pinned it down. It went.
Yeah.
I loved it. This motherfucker, this is a hater right here.
Have you ever rode any other bikes?
I've rode all of them actually. So I rode the Road King, Road Glide,
Touring,
Street Glide, and I like the Road King, and I like the freaking I'm sorry, damn.
You are sorry.
Road Glide?
Road Glide.
Street
I like
Glide?
the Road Glide the best. I don't
Ultra?
like the Street Glide.
You don't like the Street Glide?
I like the fixed fairing.
You like
And I like the Road King.
Glides.
And
Okay.
I like the Road King after that. Other than that, I don't like anything else. Everything else is a girl bike.
Chico, did you... Wait, whoa.
Hey, man.
You can't just...
They're not all girl bikes, but I'm going to tell you something,
just
man.
say everything else is... Because
Close to
I've
home.
seen some dynas that will put your dick in the dirt, son.
They may be
Okay?
fast. They may be nice.
They're fast.
but
They're nice as fuck.
But they're skinny, man.
No, they've got... I know guys that are 6'8" that ride dynas.
Well, I'm sure guys that are 6'8" ride dynas. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, let's just say
Chico, you ever been on a bike?
the deluxe.
On the back.
You been...
I bet he has-
Oh, you were joking.
I'm not joking.
Hey, did you hear when he said that shit?
I'm not joking.
On the back.
Yeah, fill us in, Chico.
Dirt bike?
Wait,
I've been
was
on a
it-
dirt
You've
bike.
been on
a
the
dirt
back of a dirt?
No.
Hey, dirt bikes are pretty badass.
No,
on the back of a bike.
I've been on a dirt bike. I've never
I know.
driven a road bike.
I know, but being on the back of a road
did you hear him
bike...
say? Did you hear him say he drove a road bike?
said
I've never
driven.
driven a road bike. I've never driven
How-
a road bike either.
What kind of bike? What kind of bike did you go on a ride on?
Which one?
The street bike.
It was a Honda that looked like a Harley. It was like, I don't know.
Or was it a shadow?
Shadow, yeah.
It might have been.
So I once traded.
Yamaha,
I traded a Range Officer 1911 for a 1986 Honda Shadow, or not Shadow, Sabre, that I later traded for a Mustang with a bored out freaking It had a
V6,
it had a
bored-out
it had a
V6?
302 just bought out to a 347. Traded it. I had 2 Mustangs at the same time when I was living in Kansas.
You're living off
Sold one and traded the other for an F350 or F250.
living off that BAH, son.
Yeah, that's all Spanish to me, bro.
That's not Spanish to you. You speak that language. You know what the fuck a 350
Are you a Mustang guy?
is.
Vaguely.
Are you a Mustang?
You
guy?
know what a Mustang is.
I know what a Mustang is.
I'm a Mustang guy.
I don't know what Mustang is.
I love.
I'm a mechanic, bro. I'm not a gearhead, but I'm a mechanic.
Yeah,
I know what shit is.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I saw that.
Chico's got your standard Dodge diesel. That's pretty cool.
I was out there peeing on your fence.
Trailers and shit.
Shout out to your neighbors. I was out there
Yeah.
peeing on your fence, and I was like, "What the fuck? Chico's got a goddamn RV and a boat back here?
Yo.
He's rich, bitch.
We going camping, cuz?
Hey, man, I
We
told
going
you.
camping, dude.
Balling on a budget, bro.
Oh fuck yeah!
on the
I saw the RV,
This
the
motherfucker
boat.
makes it happen.
Dude.
Ladies.
That's my
That's
wife.
That's what teamwork does. I remember being married.
What he's saying is he mooches off of Chico. Okay,
I don't mooch off of Chico,
I'm just joking.
but now, I
He
tell you
actually
what,
makes more money than I do.
I get help. I get help because we're best friends. So your best friend fucking helps you out when you need help. But anyway,
That's true.
fucking but teamwork is like a motherfucker. When your old lady makes fucking the same or more than you do,
Oh,
you
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
you guys can do all kinds
awesome.
of shit. Because
No,
if you
that's
make
cool.
good money and she makes good money, guess
Well-
what happens? It becomes excellent money.
But some with younger children choose to stay home and nurture the children while the other one is the breadwinner.
not with your hardworking ass wife.
Right. No, my wife holds it down. My wife holds it down. She
That
makes way more
motherfucker's at
money
work.
than I do. I'm
That
just saying.
motherfucker's at work, dude.
I'm there. I'm putting in hours. I'm holding it down too. But
I go to work, but you know.
she,
But
she's killing it.
I'm doing the laundry and shit, you know.
Exactly. She's killing it. I'm not gonna lie. She is the breadwinner. Yo, dude, she tried to flex on me in Maui, dude. She tried
Oh, for real?
to flex on me. She tried to flex a little
Hey,
bit.
hey, she's like, hey, you don't got the black card, Chico? You ain't got the black card? she's all, oh, don't worry,
Nah.
honey. When you grow up, you'll get one of these.
No. No, dude. No, dude. No. It was like this. It went like this.
Go back to the minivan.
It went like this. You're fucking up my vacation.
Woo!
And I was like, oh damn, your vacation? I thought we were all on this vacation. She was like, no, this is my 10-year. You're fucking it up. This is my vacation. I was like, oh damn. That's a weird flex, but all right. I mean, I was like, all right, that's cool. I mean, shit, you right. I mean, but the thing is like I wasn't really fucking it up. It was like it was just one of those random arguments on vacation that it was just like it no substance. It was just a trash argument about something stupid. But she really tried to flex on me, and I was like, and she's really good about not doing that, about like flexing on me on anything. Like,
Yeah.
but she makes way more money.
That's so funny because years ago we were on that cruise I told you, Mexican River. They had a casino. And old Brock Daddy over here has a problem with the old slot machines. Okay? Yeah.
The pennies. Pennies.
Oh, you can put your credit
pennies?
card on file with the cruise ship.
Shit.
You can put it.
I'm fucked.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And
I'm
then,
not even eating, dude.
So you can put your credit card on file with the fucking cruise ship, and then you can be like, charge it to the game, son. You know, all the way through breakfast, drinks, whatever, right? We had the package to cover everything, but you know, go on to the old casino.
Oh, the casino's not covered.
Oh, babe, you going to bed? Yeah, I'm going to go downstairs, make sure everyone got in the room all right. I'm at the slot machine like I'm going to make, I'm going to make my rent back, my mortgage, whatever. So I got down there, right? And it's kind of the same thing. It's like on vacation, you don't realize, sometimes you get caught up in the moment. You're having a great time.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's easy.
I felt the tap on my shoulder, and she was like, it's time to go to bed. Like, you're done. You're done. It's time to go to bed. And I was like, I'll decide when it's time to go to bed. She
Flexed on you.
She flexed on me, but then she's like, okay, all right, motherfucker, I already said what I had to say.
Were you winning?
I thought I was winning, but for sure wasn't. I mean,
You weren't winning.
just because I won that role overall, no, but then when I like looked up and I was like, oh, it's 4 a.m. and I'm the only one out.
Whoa.
Oh, okay, it's time to go to bed. She was right. Damn. And then you get back to bed, you try to do that. Fucking ain't no one can tell me to go to bed.
Right.
She's like, And the next morning I'm like, hey, do you want cheese on your omelet? Or
oh yeah, you sucking ass. You're like, oh, what do you need,
want
babe?
fruit on the side?
What do you need,
sorry.
babe?
I fucked up your coffee.
I'm doing a coffee run. What do you need?
Yeah.
To my regret, I never went on a real vacation with my ex-wife. I think things would have been better if we would have went on vacation at least once.
But you gotta have the money.
Well, we could have made it work. So there were just programs we didn't take advantage of while we were in the service. Mm-hmm. We always did things like come back to California and visit family members. And we come back here, and family members are on vacation, to Hawaii and shit.
I wasn't.
Well, not all the time, but you weren't. But you weren't. But still,
I wasn't.
I know you weren't. Okay, motherfucker, I know you weren't. But still,
I didn't get a visit.
You did too, bitch.
No, yeah, I did.
What the fuck are you talking about? You were like the first house we went to.
Right.
But anyway,
when you showed up and you shut off all the lights and locked the door, no one's home.
Be real with you, guys. During my last vacation in Hawaii, the only person I could think of that would have appreciated being there as much as me would have been my ex-wife.
Jesus
Perfect fucking timing.
Christ.
Perfect timing.
Come on.
Perfect timing. Hey, I'm just trying to be honest. I think there's a lot of people that would have appreciated it.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a lot of people that would have appreciated it.
I'm a firm believer.
My ex-wife would have appreciated it more than anyone.
I'm sure. A free vacation would have been very great.
No, but it's not even about free.
No,
it was
because
about
you felt like
she's the one that deserved it.
You probably felt like she owed you, like you wanted her to experience that.
That's right.
Because you got to experience that.
Even if I go there and for some reason I was getting tons of pussy and she was getting tons of dick, I'm just saying that fucking.
Oh, she would.
He said, "Oh, she would." I'm just saying that.
While you're sitting there,
what I'm trying to say is,
about how you're not
I just can't. She would have appreciated it more than anyone that I could have potentially went with.
Because she feels like she deserves it.
She did deserve it.
She did. Yeah.
That's the thing. She did deserve it. There was a time when everything was great. We didn't go on vacation. We didn't do anything for 10 years.
Well, I'm the same way, man. I mean, at the end of the day, it's
that's
like
just right is right.
Hey, you spend your life that long with somebody. I mean, a part of your heart goes, man, I want them to be able to experience something I've always wanted to experience.
You were married how long?
15 years.
Yeah.
She deserved it. So the thing is, it's like, and that's another thing. Is it'd be like listening to Metallica and not thinking about my best friend. You know what I mean? How am I gonna listen to fucking Metallica and not be like,
think about me,
Chico? I wouldn't even know who these motherfuckers are unless I fucking spoke to this dude.
Giggity.
This motherfucker. First of all,
hey, Metallica.
I'm not gonna talk about how your
Metallica
mom paid me
Symphony
to fucking.
Hey, are you guys going to Aftershock?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, we're going to Aftershock.
Podcast, live podcast at the Aftershock?
We could do a live podcast.
We could do a live podcast there.
I just want to put out there, Chico and I have gone to podcast, Aftershock, the last 2 years for nothing.
For free.
What?
VIP.
Am I part of this
sir,
now?
Yeah.
Am I
you are fucking part of this
we
now.
We get to go VIP?
We're going to go VIP, sir.
Oh, hey, woo! Live at Aftershock 2019. It's the podcast.
October.
Hey, I know.
October's gonna be lit. Dude.
I know one of the guys that works head security there, so he could maybe get security guard to post outside the live podcast.
Metallica's doing the symphony thing in San Francisco in August.
I saw.
I think August.
I saw Metallica.
S&M 2.
So
dope.
One of my good buddies.
Super dope.
One of my best
I would
friends.
love to go. Love to go.
You guys ever seen Metallica? You ever seen them?
Fuck yeah, my first time last year.
Did I tell you I saw maybe last
Fuck
podcast?
you, Chico.
Like 6
they
times.
were great tickets.
6 times. The last time was probably like the worst time, and I'll never go again.
And got too drunk, started hitting on all the dudes.
I'm never going again.
No, we just sat on the
I'm never going again.
Listen, I'm gonna say our tickets were so bad that we sat with our backs against the wall.
Yo, when you see Golden One Center,
you have
from the very top to see a band that you've seen 6 times, it's not that bad. But I'll never go again.
I enjoyed it no matter what. I fucking loved it.
You know my first Metallica experience was last year, and my buddy Walt gave me
At the concert in December.
No, I went to San Diego. I flew to San Diego.
Really?
And
When
I
you
got
say
to be
Metallica experience, you mean the first time hearing them or first time fucking
first
seeing
time seeing
them?
them. I grew up on Metallica,
man.
man.
Okay, I'm
Shit.
gonna say
Come on,
Jesus.
dude.
I almost freaked out.
Come on, man. You know I'm white for
was
real.
like,
Into all my uncles are on meth, fucking jamming out, taking shit apart in the middle of the night on Metallica. Come on, son.
You guys fucking
Damn.
Get real
changing
with you,
alternators
son.
and nothing else matters.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that meth that I desire.
The first time, the first time I saw him was at the fair, the
State Fair, dude.
state fair.
Hey, shout
That's
out
the first
to
time.
Walt who got me VIP tickets. My first experience down on the floor of Petco. I fucking
So last year, they did the drone shit.
Yeah. So Avenged
That shit was
Sevenfold
whack.
and Gojira opened up for him in Petco, and it was the best fucking time I've ever had in my life.
Was that the
I
comedian?
fucking love Metallica.
No, Gojira is a
the fuck is that?
badass fucking band from France that is sick as shit.
Oh, so we get the fucking shitty bullshit where it was like some comedian that fucking
No.
was gay.
Oh, you got what's his name?
Excuse me, not gay.
Jim Brewer.
Jim Brewer, dude. Jim Brewer's-
Horrible.
I thought it was pretty good.
Horrible.
I'm a fan of Jim Brewer.
He used to
Horrible.
kill it, but he doesn't kill it
I'm a
anymore.
fan of Jim Brewer.
Horrible.
Jim Brewer in his prime was a
Well,
he
Metallica
murdered
was
shit.
late. They didn't even come to the stage till like 9:30.
See,
And I was like,
dude,
what the
They
fuck
were
is this
much
shit?
better live than I thought they were going to
No,
be. too.
way better. Avenged Sevenfold.
Nah.
I became a huge Avenged Sevenfold after that concert. Of a fan.
So I've seen Metallica.
Oh my God.
I've seen Metallica 6 times.
The Eagles of death metal, guys.
The best time that I've ever seen them was when they had Godsmack open for them, and that was a fucking badass concert.
That's why I joined the Navy, because that commercial.
Me, my buddy Austin, we went to that concert, and
Austin.
I had my eyes closed, and I was air guitar, air drums, everything air, air bass, air singing, and it was fucking great. It was a fucking great concert. It was at the old Arco Arena, and it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I was up in the mosh pits on my first concert. I was getting down.
I was trying to be there at Justin Timberlake mosh pits, man.
Are
I
you?
bet you fucking would.
I was,
All those fucking oily little boys over there.
bro. I was trying to bust a move and shit. I was like,
Goes around, comes around, goes around, comes all the way back around.
move your body. Hey, please.
I think I'm gonna go to karaoke night on fucking Wednesday. Hey,
I
you
was
guys
like-
going to karaoke night on Wednesday?
Makes me question
choreography night.
what I'm doing. here.
Karaoke night. Fuck, dude. Fucking James.
Choreography night? I'm not going to choreography. Yo, choreography night is nasty, bro. I'm not going to choreography.
Oh yeah,
night.
you're going to learn some steps.
I'm not going to
okay?
go out there and fucking just dance my ass off and shit.
Hey, you know,
What?
Lincoln
What? Nah.
Cheers looking for
Nah.
a new dance director.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Are you talking about at
Karaoke night.
at Dillian's
Yeah, I'm gonna go there
Ooh, Dillian's
this
is-
week?
this week.
I think I'm still kicked out of that place.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's another podcast for another night.
Dude,
okay,
I
we
don't
can do
know
that.
why.
We can do
There's
that.
so many bearded white boys that are kicked out of fucking Dillian's. It's ridiculous.
What the fuck kind of stereotype? Oh my!
I'm
I've never
telling you,
been
dude.
We live in
so
Lincoln.
judged in
Listen,
my life.
We live in Lincoln.
Bearded
listen,
white
it's
guys?
mostly white.
Listen, I
white
went
bearded
to
dudes.
Sully's, right? I went to Sully's, and there's this.
Never been there, but the guys at Sully's used to be at Dillian's.
Right, but there's a guy there, fucking, you know the big dude, man, that sings his ass off. Always sings a country song.
Yes.
He
You're
goes to
talking
Sully's
about?
now.
Yeah, I know who he is.
You know what I'm talking
He's
about,
a
right?
friend of mine.
Is he?
Yeah,
Well, tell that motherfucker I said, where the fuck are you? Shit.
I'll holler at you.
Hey down dear, and now sing up again.
His name is Wayne.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Big
well-
old
I thought it was
beard.
Wayne.
He sings karaoke.
Me and fucking Wayne are
Wayne-
like, we're
Wayne
in-
needs to,
Hey, I don't listen. I'm gonna tell you something. Walking down the street, I don't think I would fucking talk to Wayne. But drunk in the fucking karaoke bar, fucking.
neck.
He's a good guy, dude.
Me and fucking Wayne are singing Bob Seger, fucking.
Dude, Wayne's a good man.
Turn the page.
Yeah,
man.
dude,
That's-
Wayne's a good man. You know what he likes to drink? He likes to drink Red Bull and Coors Light.
Hey, that dude, I get. let's
Isn't
see.
that a
He had
weird
friend
concoction?
He had a
It is
friend of
weird.
his that died, and he had a friend of his that died.
Yeah.
And so I bought him and his buddies that were all there, fucking royal pussies, fucking Crown Royal.
It's a
and
good
fucking
reflection of your own self. There
That's
you go.
that's Crown,
Crown and Red Bull.
Red Bull, and there's something,
Something else
in
in
there.
there. Some other shit. But
Something
fucking.
else in there.
Crown, Red Bull.
It's
and-
Crown, Red Bull, and something else.
But let me tell you something, man.
Peach schnapps or something like that.
I
Peach
would have.
schnapps.
I would have never fucking even thought about
a great
fucking
drink.
hanging out with talking to those dudes and being as cool as I was.
Because you're
unless I
racist
went
as
there.
fuck.
I'm not racist, bitch. I just stereotype a little bit.
I love it.
Damn.
Because I stereotype too. I love
Damn.
Hey,
it.
fucking stereotypes are
yeah.
true, dude.
Hey,
Look, stereotypes are fucking
Everyone
true,
does.
fool.
You
Yo.
know, as soon as I see a cop, I imagine they just love donuts. You
These
know?
guys
and-
are fucking touching knuckles
kidding.
like
Shout
they're
out
fucking
law
Captain
enforcement.
Planet over here.
Not really, but
Captain
okay.
Planet.
Fucking all day.
He's our hero.
They're like, oh my god, touching knuckles.
Gonna take
fuck?
pollution down
Chico's
to
like, you're
zero.
so far away. Chico, come on.
No,
Yeah,
dude,
come
I'm not,
on,
no,
Chico.
I'm not touching
Ooh,
knuckles.
double
Give us a
fist.
fucking
Give
fist
us
bump,
a-
Chico.
Give us a double fist,
I'm not
Chico.
double fisting you guys.
You better do it.
You better
Better do
fucking
it.
do it. Come on, man.
I'll throw your mic.
All right.
There we go.
All right. I got
we
double
go.
fist.
I got my fist bump first.
We just double fisted Chico for all the listeners.
Yeah, you
Right.
did.
It was deep. It was a real sensitive.
It was
double
sensitive.
All right, it's getting awkward.
It was sensitive. It was sensitive. Oh shit.
What do you guys think?
You better shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, dog. Hey, what do you think of that Jameson compare to the Bullet, Ken?
So, if I'm having an old fashioned,
Nuts.
Ooh, I
Nuts
like
compared to no nuts.
Yeah,
If I'm just drinking it straight,
Jameson.
and I want to get drunk, it's Jameson.
Have you
'Cause
tried?
Bullet makes you sip. Jameson just makes you drink.
I agree.
Okay.
Agree.
Anyway.
I'm a brand new alcoholic. I've become an alcoholic a few years ago.
Okay, I want
That's
to
something to talk about.
I want to segue over to music real quick because we've been bullshit. Did you see that?
that's really not a
that
segue.
fucking rapper.
Yeah, he was like, "Shut the fuck up, everybody."
Oh, yeah. So I'm talking about drinking, but we're going to talk about music.
Yeah, we're talking about Eminem.
That's not a segue. Segue is like when you're talking about something that's relatable, and then you're like, all right, we're going to start over here.
Unless the musician drunk himself to death.
Now we're going to segue over here
Yeah.
to me drinking.
yeah.
That's a segue.
What if I was talking about some Stone Temple Pilots or
No, that's not a segue.
What were you gonna say?
he was
Okay.
he was
Okay.
he was an alcoholic.
Okay.
and addict.
Okay. But
Hey, greatest musician in the world's probably alive right now. It's probably Dave Grohl.
Now I was going to talk about that rapper.
Alive?
You guys might know him.
Alive.
Hey, Ken, you might know him.
Bitch, I don't listen to rap.
oh shit, I'm your rap.
I know,
I'm your
I
rap
know.
guru.
Chico,
right
That's
here.
probably
I just
just
read-
probably this motherfucker.
I just saw something about this guy Kodack Black or
Yes,
Kodack Black.
Kodak Zach. So he
No black.
Mac.
I've only heard
so
one
he
song by
said,
Kodak Black.
He said that he is they need
Equivalent to
equivalent to
Tupac.
Biggie and Pac,
Ah, fuck.
and that the only reason they got as big as they are is because they died.
No. No.
So what do you think about Kodak Black saying that?
Okay, so this is my thoughts. Okay,
Kodak Crack. Or
a lot of these younger
words.
artists, they come into the game and they're big. He has a great record, a great project.
That
He
ZZ
is-
song is good.
He has a great project. However, with how music is streamed and how it is played today,
This motherfucker, man.
is not the same way as
it was.
back in the day when you had to put
They were
out
selling
you had to
records.
put out an album.
You had to put out an
Fuck
album.
that. Listen, guys, listen.
SoundCloud and all
You
that.
young people or old people,
Let 'em know.
you listen to that ZZ song, which is Kodak Black's fucking #1 downloaded song, and then I want you to listen to something random like Brenda's Got a Baby by fucking Tupac. And then I want you to tell me who's fucking better. Not only better, but better for your children, better for the people.
okay.
Better for society. It's
Okay.
fucking Tupac.
But okay, agreeing. Again, he is not the.
Agreeing.
It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same.
That overachieving H2O is getting to you, huh?
The overachieving H2O is getting to me. It's not the same. So what Kodak is saying is he's saying that because what his music brings to the younger generation, he feels like he talks to the younger generation.
Of course he talks to him about fucking bullshit.
I just feel like the competition back then, man, with Biggie and Pac and
But-
Ice Cube and all those guys, like the competition was so they were lyricists. There was so much
But it's different.
more talent.
It's different now.
These guys are SoundCloud fucking rappers.
Right.
Just so you guys know,
That
these
make
are
one
fucking
song at a time.
Harley riding, diesel driving, bearded white boys talking about this shit. Just so you guys know that.
Dude, I'm from fucking Highlands of Rio Linda.
And I've never,
Highlands.
I've never
I know
driven a Harley.
Wayland and I know fucking H Wood from Rhode Island. You know?
But
This
trust me,
motherfucker knows Waylon and Brother Lynch hung.
I know more rap than you do. So
You probably do, bitch.
I do.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I probably do too. I'm like,
I don't listen to new music like I should.
But so,
I just heard my first Kodak Black song I heard in Hawaii, which is that ZZ song. I
Right.
think it was.
But so that
it's just been out
but
for
remember,
7 years, Ken.
But
Good luck.
remember when I said when XXX died, I said that's gonna be
Tentacion.
I said that's gonna be the younger generation's Tupac.
No.
And it is. And
It's so sad that's it.
It really is.
He was actually started doing some good shit towards the end of his life.
He was. And that's
Nowhere near where
but
Pac
that's,
was doing.
But that's
Nowhere fucking
near.
But
I
again,
have a feeling that
but
Tupac
again,
could be
think
fucking
about
All
damn
respect
near,
to the young kid for losing his life, but at the end of the day,
but
it's
think
like,
about when your parents were alive, and think about when they were listening to what the things that they were listening to. Did you really even listen to what they were talking about, like in the music? No, because you didn't care. You're like, oh, I gotta listen to this fucking radio
listen to the
station.
words, man. I listen to the words.
I gotta listen to this goddamn song. I don't know about my tractor and all this other bullshit.
Huh?
But you have
Aerosmith, son.
But you have all these other things, and this younger generation, especially a depression generation.
I got you.
All these motherfuckers are depressed.
Huge right now. Like I don't know what's wrong with these kids.
It's that Xanax. It's that Xanax
They're
revolution.
they're all depressed. All depressed. For some reason, you could have everything, and they're all depressed.
It's called technology.
Dude,
Social media,
Tentacion,
technology, Xanax. You add those
Xanax.
three, not getting out of the fucking house and get some vitamin D.
Yeah.
Without
that's
the-
their
without
fucking
the
problem.
ick.
Vitamin D. Dude, vitamin D leads to depression. Just so you guys know that. If you don't fucking get out there and get in the sun, you're gonna be one sad fucking cat. So
I always got these guns in the sun.
but I'm gonna tell you,
Got these guns.
there's no I believe people
So lost right now.
I didn't hear anything this motherfucker said.
So now
I'm
we have
so
our.
lost right now. I'm so lost.
If you're just tuning in, we have our supplement section with Ken.
Oh my god!
If you need some
if you're
vitamin
lacking,
D,
if you're lacking the D, you need to go out and get in the sun, and you won't be depressed anymore.
If you're lacking
Exactly.
the D, you need to follow me.
Okay. So anyway,
But I'm serious. Look,
No, but I'm serious. Technology, man, has played a huge role
huge.
in this. I love technology, but the
it
fact
doesn't
is,
fucking
dude,
matter.
I love my
No, it
kids,
does. Technology's
man.
played a
I love
huge
my
role.
kids,
Huge
but
role.
that's the biggest thing that I fear the most is like not being there. And I know that my son listens to XXX, and I know that that's his favorite artist. How I don't know how he came about that is his favorite
It's okay.
artist.
School, bro.
I don't think
Probably
but
his buddies.
Here's my thing:
His buddies.
Music does not play a role in making somebody become somebody.
But I'm trying to like school him on
Yeah.
being like lyricist. Like listen to the lyrics, listen to what you're saying. Like listen to what they're saying. Royce, M, like all these people that have
Royce the 5'9"?
Yeah, that are lyricists. Listen to what they're
doesn't really say much.
Listen to what they're saying. Listen to what they're
He
saying.
says a lot, but he doesn't say like.
But listen to what they're saying.
stories.
Don't listen to the sadness in the song. This like gothic sadness, which Kodack Black is known for,
And Triple X.
and Triple X is
Didn't you ever talk bad about Eminem?
it's
I'm not talking
because
about
I don't know as a parent, like I don't know
Greatest
if
rapper alive.
it's gonna be detrimental to me. Like I don't know if it's gonna be something I have to battle along in like in the long term.
No, you won't.
But I know he listens to XXX, and I'm like this gothic darkness of depression.
It's
They're
fine.
trying to push you
It's
in a
fine.
certain direction.
I
They're
don't
pushing
know.
You know
in a
why-
certain
you know why he
if
can
your
listen to
life
that?
is this, it's not this depressed, bro. If you think
No.
that this is your life,
I
Bro,
tell you why.
Let
I
me
tell you why.
something.
I tell
Your
you.
son lives a much better life than you fucking.
oh, I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Well, okay.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you.
But
I'm sure you
Ken,
guys give him
is
plenty of
Chico
love.
not a good dad?
He's
Chico's
all right.
yeah. He's just
Fuck you,
He's a
bitch.
fucking.
He's
you know,
pretty good,
slap
man.
the shit.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
He's a little bit better than those tweakers on the corner. But so what I'm saying is,
Fuck
First
both
of
of
all,
them.
you don't have to.
Chico
You don't
and
have
I
to worry
both,
about him listening
Chico and I
to that.
both have grown up without fucking father figures.
True.
So, like I had a father figure, just like he had a father figure, but not our actual fathers.
But
Yeah.
here's what I'm
So-
saying is you don't have to worry about him listening to that. You have a concern over the music. That's a valid concern because I have
The tone of the music,
I have
the
the same.
tone.
I have the same concern. I have the same. My son loves music. I have the same concern. But your concern over your son is fine because you do what you're supposed to do as a father, as a man.
Well, with internet and
you play a
everything
role,
else,
but you
it's
talk to your
crazy.
son. You talk to your son more than 5 minutes a day.
Right.
Like you play a role in his life. Okay, so he can go down that wormhole of that gothic XX, the Kodaks, the all that, because he has a strong foundation being brought up by you.
But it's still scary.
It is.
It's scary as fuck.
It is. And that's why you got to have
Super
open
scary.
line of communication with your kids, no matter how awkward it gets. Figure your son out. You know your kids, you know your boys, you know your girls. Whatever way they like to relax and communicate, whether that's all together or that's by themselves, you communicate with them.
Well, yeah, but I think that what I was talking about earlier was
Who is that? Who is that?
Let's go relax.
Is that a safari?
oh damn.
You seen that, right?
Okay, so
You keep showing me that picture. You're
I
gonna.
know.
I've spit out my lunch at work every time I get a picture sent on the group message.
I didn't know you seen that before.
Yeah, you sent it to
yes,
us.
you sent it to everybody.
It's perfect.
That's
Anyway.
a
Hey,
gay
go back-
prom
I'm sorry.
picture, son. You're
So-
getting ready for Jiffy Lube prom 2019.
Hey, let's go back to the fucking thing.
So-
I'm
Who
sorry,
is that?
man. That's one of my
So-
coworkers, man.
Did you go on a safari?
Listen, I had nobody with me in Hawaii, so he said he'll take a picture with me, and I just thought it was funny.
I'm fucking worried about you, Ken.
Shout out to Doug, man. I
Nah.
fucking love you, man.
So
That's the
worried about you?
Believe it or not, that dude
I
is
know.
more angry than I am ever. That's
Dude-
an angry motherfucker,
Dude looks
man.
like he's ready to tell me about a new slow cooker on the
Listen,
DIY
I'm
network,
telling you,
dude.
that is the angriest motherfucker ever. I wonder how hard it was for him to smile. This motherfucker
It's
is
a dude
angry,
from Home
cynical,
Improvement, Bob. What? Bob.
and,
Vila?
That's Bob Vila.
that's not Bob. Hey, we need to go back to music. Hold
Bob
on.
Vila with the crack addiction.
Let's go back to the music, dude. Let's go back to the music.
So anyway,
Doug, I
when,
love you,
when
man.
it comes back to
Fucking love you too, Doug. I just don't
when it
take
comes back
personal.
to is like I'm scared and I've had this conversation with somebody else that told me that was like
portrait.
It's perfect, dude.
that told
I'm
me
gonna have it painted.
oh my god.
Dude,
I'm gonna have it painted, dude. I should have that like painted and like framed.
fuck that.
This
Get it-
podcast
hey,
is trash.
Hey,
You guys are making this podcast trash.
What are you talking about?
You guys
get a tattoo.
Seriously?
Get a tattoo
Get it?
Oh
Shut
my
the fuck
god.
of that.
bro.
Oh my
You know
God.
how much fucking Jameson I would need?
Right
Oh my
now.
God.
Let's go. Right now.
No.
Tattoo.
You gonna pay for it?
We could
I'll pay.
live
Me and Chico
podcast.
were. Yeah.
Live podcast. You get
I
that
Are you
got
getting a
tattoo.
picture, a
We're gonna-
tattoo of Doug and
We're
I?
gonna wrap it
Yes.
up. We're gonna get a portrait on Ken for a tattoo. We'll follow up with
It's
social
a
media.
fucking good picture, though.
It is. It is. Okay, so let me describe this picture because I know a lot of people are listening.
I think exceptionally
it is-
handsome.
it is Kenneth.
Look how bright my teeth are.
It is Kenneth smiling, and it's like your significant sexual brother other that is over your shoulder. Like, okay, no. Stepbrothers. That picture.
Stepbrother meets Roots.
No. When what's the two guys in Step Brothers?
It's Will Ferrell.
Will
and-
Ferrell.
what's
Yes,
his name?
it's that picture with the background of like the jungle or whatever.
I just don't like the Django look
It's
on Bob.
hilarious
What his
because
name is. What's his name?
So it's like the dude behind him is white, and then
Yeah.
it's him, and then Kenneth has the biggest smile, which is hilarious.
Dude, that is the best.
It's so fucking awesome. It's so awesome, dude.
Anyway, so let's.
we need to go back to fucking Triple
So let's
X.
get back. So it's scary. Like I've had this conversation with somebody else. I can't remember who it was. I think it was like somebody at work. But we were talking about like it's scary with kids these days because you always wonder like what they're into with phones and social media and this and that.
It's
and
so
then,
hard to
and
keep
then,
track.
And then you're like
It's so hard.
because like back in the day I was listening to like TLC and like fucking like
I had Kurt
that type
Cobain,
of
Nirvana
art.
running through my veins, yeah.
Kurt Cobain and
I was
all
an
that
angry
shit. Like
teen.
I was a mix because I've always loved music, so I've always had
I do too.
the flip flop between hip hop and rock. But but when I hear my son, he's listening to these like depressed rock or depressed R&B or whatever that you call it. It's like I'm so scared, like I don't know what he's feeling, and I'm like, "Are you good, bro?" And he's like,
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
I'm like, yeah,
you
bro.
But you just said it right there.
You
He
just
just said it.
never know what's gonna fucking set him off, bro.
No,
You
by the
never
fact
know.
that you
I
just
know.
said that right
I
there.
don't know.
What did you ask your son? Are you good?
Are you good?
The fact that you even asked that, you've already defeated 70% of parents that turn a cold shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, but I mean, again,
the fact
it's like
that you asked that.
But again, it's like I'm like, are you all right? And he's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I'm just trying to, I mean, I want to make sure you're okay. Like, and I try to like tickle him or mess with him or like give him like a bear hug or, you know, give him that dad love, you know, muscle him up a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then it's like, you know, I worry so much as a dad to know where he is in life.
I'll explain perfectly.
But I don't know.
I'll explain perfectly why you overthink things when we get off the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's something I'll tell you off the mic that will make perfect sense, and it makes perfect sense between all three of us.
But it plays back into like the story we read earlier about
fucking
when you take with suicide, like these kids that are getting bullied or whatever it is, like that's why I've always taught my kids to see the bigger picture. Like when we go on vacation, this is life. This is the bigger picture in life. Don't worry about what school is. This is the bigger picture. You were gonna get here one day.
Like enjoy your life
and enjoy this life. This life right here, when you're enjoying the sunset and you're enjoying all this shit, this is gonna be your life. As long as you stay on this path, you can do that. Yeah. But if you let this other dumb shit like take control of your life, this is not going to be your life. You're going to be.
I say the same thing to my daughters,
and that's hard because I want to like pound it, right? But like I can't do that as a dad. I'm the same way. And then also feel like that, like I'm not being preachy too. Like I'm not even hearing you, Dad. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be like that.
Yeah,
I know you have sons. I know you have a son and you have 3 sons, but I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm trying to raise 3 strong, independent women,
which is way tougher.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's working so far.
Them versus you.
It's working so far. Because I'm gonna tell you something. My fucking girls are way different than your normal girls. You know, you've seen them walking around here.
Yep,
I bet them. They're all respectful. They're awesome.
They're like
they're
smart. They're strong. They're smart. They're fucking pretty. They're everything. And it's like I want them to be, you know, strong, independent women, and some of the stuff that they have to deal with when it comes to the art, the art of music and stuff like that is fucking depressing, and it pushes. It's like it tries to push our children in the wrong fucking direction. And now, when we were younger, we listened to grunge music. You know, we listened to stuff that pushed you in a certain direction. Maybe it made suggestions.
No, I was an angry teen, dude. You know I needed that music to correlate with what the fuck I was going through.
Eminem said it best. You know, Eminem said
M&Ms. I used Eminem as outlet.
You know,
DMX.
There's that. There's so many things that are fucking. It's like it just pushes you fucking
all the way to Slayer.
To the edge.
Slayer, man.
You know, it talks about music that blames your parents for all your woes and shit like that. You know, or blames fucking whatever for whatever. But it's really hard to fucking raise your kids to be strong and independent.
Here's the difference, man. I think we're all in a different scenario than what we grew up with. Okay, so we're all raising children with a way different scenario than what we grew up with.
Straight up.
So with that being said, our worries are minuscule compared to what we're putting out there.
That's because of our fucking hard work.
Yeah,
that's because hey, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Are you kids out there, or not kids? Are you guys out there that are maybe between 18 and fucking 32, and you're like, and you're not doing shit.
I'm 31, dude.
Hey, but listen to me, man. I'm getting there.
Yo,
you've already
Justin's
done.
The youngest one.
Hey, you've done all
millennial son.
You've done the shit that I'm talking about. Okay, so you get to that fucking. You're like, what the fuck am I gonna do with my life? Let me tell you. The military was the greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
Best thing I've ever done.
And fucking Chico.
And
guarantee.
And Brock.
I guarantee.
And Brock.
All you guys that are walking around with your
dude.
secure relationship and you're fucking you got your arm around your wife and you're walking around here, Citrus Heights, Roseville, Sacramento, Rockland, fucking all the way down to San Francisco. You are lucky Chico joined the fucking military because he would have fucked your wife.
Why?
You're fucking lucky.
Why
dude.
you gotta bring me into this? Dude?
I'm just saying.
Yo, so this is funny. So when I went to Walmart, right, to pick up groceries, yes, because my wife orders groceries from Walmart, and you pull up and you do the thing, and
she's part of the man, dude. She's part of the establishment. Yeah. Rage Against the Machine, man.
Yeah, that's her. Anyway, so she I called, right, and the girl brought out the groceries, and she was like, "Oh, your tailgate is pretty cool," and I was like, "Oh, thanks." And what's funny is like I forget what's on my tailgate, and then when I think about it, and I'm like, "Oh shit,
What the?
when I think about my tailgate, I'm like, oh, so I have the Pledge of Allegiance in a flag form. So there's stars, right? And then it says, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. It's the whole thing in a flag form. You can buy it on all the military websites, I think, for the most part. But I had this one custom made from my buddy, Bobby Cantrell. If you want a custom sticker made in black, white, he'll do it. Really? Anything. I have my yeah. So anyway, it's huge. It's like a 15 by 30 on my tailgate. People take pictures of my tailgate all the time. I see people in my rearview mirror holding their phones up, taking pictures of my tailgate all the time, right? So the girl comes out, right? And she's like, "Oh, your stickers are interesting." And I was like, yeah, I mean, she goes, "They're different." And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm a veteran, so I got, veteran type stickers, And
take that.
And she's like,
P. Diddy, son.
And she's like, what are you police? And I was like, no. I was like,
oh fuck no.
I'm a veteran, because I don't have veteran on the back of my truck.
Police got morals, baby.
But I do,
Yeah.
But I do have,
Okay.
But I do have the flag on there with the blue line that says, "I got your 6." So she thought that I was a police.
8.5, actually.
That I was police. And so she's like, okay, so Jesus Christ. If you guys fucking Captain Planet one more time, this shit's gonna be fucking something.
Just for our listeners, we have been knuckle bumping
motherfucking dumbasses right
every
now.
time Ken does something
Dude,
fucking
they
dumb
are
as
fucking
shit.
Captain Planet straight up knuckle to knuckle across the table.
I'm a big fan of
And I'm
stupid
on the long end.
I just want to point out.
I'm a big fan of preschool
My man
jokes.
Brock's got some hard ass knuckles.
Jesus Christ.
One more time.
This podcast is trash. Anyway,
It's because I got steel in my hand.
So she was asking me about
Real
my
steel.
about where I come from and where my where I was, and I said I was Army and all that stuff. And so I talked her into what I thought I talked her into of like joining the military, because her brother was in the Coast Guard and she wanted to join, but she wasn't really sure. So I was like trying to like fill in all those blanks for her about like going to school and like being an officer, and because she was almost close to being graduating.
Do you guys remember what happened?
Dude,
on
I
the
love
first,
that.
Do you guys remember what happened on the first pre-podcast that we did? Remember when you guys showed
No.
up?
No.
Who was in my
Oh yeah.
Fucking what's his name?
Who was in my garage?
Dude.
Dude.
Somebody was soliciting
There
me.
was some
dude.
fucking
To
random
try-
black dude in there, and I got a little fucking
Some random-
worried
So-
that they're replacing me.
Brock had some randoms.
So
Some randoms.
This kid came up and was trying to sell the
Some
carpet.
randoms.
He was trying to sell the carpet cleaner or whatever.
Some
And
randoms.
After about 15, 20 minutes, and I forced a beer down his throat, I was like, you just need to go to the military. That's what you need to do. And they showed up, and I was like full on recruiting the kid. I was like, fuck this.
Dude.
Fuck your family. Get off your
Yes.
ass. Go do something meaningful for your country.
That's the greatest thing
You know?
ever.
Hey, he left so gung ho. He's like, I'm fucking taking the hazmat.
I'm fucking ready.
I'm doing it.
No, I don't
Roger
think.
that.
Roger that.
I honestly don't think he left there like that. He was like, "God damn it, these motherfuckers."
They didn't even buy a
Hey,
vacuum.
he didn't even talk about a vacuum or a carpet cleaner.
I was trying to sell him some fucking subscriptions to Vibe.
Why's it got to be Vibe?
Why is it gotta be Vibe?
Why couldn't it have been like, fucking outdoor
Sports
living?
Illustrated. That's multiracial. Racist fuck.
It's been a great podcast.
Fuck both of you guys.
It's been a great podcast.
I fucking hate both of you.
You're the one I got double fisted earlier.
We took full advantage of you.
Pause. Fuck all you. I hate you both.
Oh, you say pause, so now we have to shut up.
Yeah, bitch.
He's got the soundboard.
I do got the soundboard. Don't make me mooch you. Mute you, bitch.
I think moot
Don't make
is some
me
kind of
mooch
secret
you.
code word for suck asshole.
Don't make me mooch you.
I'm about to mooch your ass.
I'm about to mooch you. We about to mooch you.
Moosh you?
We about to moosh you.
I want to moosh you.
We about to
Look.
moosh you.
Look,
We should all go to Dillion's right now.
I can't
No.
tell you. No.
I'm not allowed there.
Me either. It'll be a good party. Hey, we'll both walk in.
I'm still allowed.
We'll both walk in. They'll be like,
Yeah, Kenneth can't go there.
Yeah. I gotta walk in first.
wait, are we live?
Yeah, we're still.
We gotta play the outro music, bro.
Yeah, dude. Once you hear the outro, then you're good.
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, that's a joke.
We're not in the outro.
I totally don't.
All right.
Want,
All
I
right.
totally don't want to go to Dillion's.
All right, so let's wrap this up. Let's wrap
was a
this
joke.
up. All right, let's wrap this up. We're at 2 hours and 4 minutes.
Nice.
All right. See you guys.
Nice.
That was a good one.
Hey, man. Straight up, you got anything?
I love you all.
Anyway, all right, guys. We love you. Enjoy your week. Have a great fucking day. We'll see you next week on Bros Podcast number 3. And are we gonna be? We're not gonna do it here, right?
We can do it anywhere.
Are we doing it here?
We can do it at my house.
Hey, you can do it at my house too, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we're gonna be at
Come-
Ken's house.
We're gonna be at Ken's
We're gonna be at
house.
the Love Shack.
come down to
Love
the
Shack
hood.
number 9, son.
Shit.
Come down to the hood.
Love Shack number 9, Rockland.
Ken's house. Is
We're going to
fucking
Rockland next
wild,
week.
bro.
Come and see us. We might do a live podcast
That's
here
just
coming up.
wild.
Oils and candles and fucking
dude.
all
You
kind.
put
We're gonna
out-
be playing R. Kelly
you-
and Michael
if-
Jackson
if
at the
you-
same time.
If you pull out the
I like
candles,
how we were
bro,
supposed to leave like 5 minutes ago.
If you pull out the candles, bro, I'm leaving, dude. Fuck all
Candles
that
and oil surrounding the bed.
shit. Nah, fuck all that shit, dude. We're not doing that. Fuck, hell no,
Dude.
We're gonna do it all for my baby.
I am gonna prank call so many people and order so much shit to your
Oh,
house.
dude. Oh shit.
I can't wait to find out where you live, motherfucker.
15 pizzas, bro.